Talk about Steve Smith. Let's go. We up? Oh! We back at it like Craftmatic. Oh, it's what'd you say?
She almost spit on that drink.
Hey, you gotta get ready. Over here drinking that blue Minute Maid blue raspberry. You gotta be prepared when we come on. You know what it is. Don't be like Kev. Even though he not here this week, you know we always catch Kev off guard with the bark.
I usually don't get caught off guard, but today I got caught off guard.
Huh?
I usually don't get caught off guard, but today.
Your eyes glossy and everything. Like you really was about to throw that thing up. We back at it. Stu pointed out, so don't get mad at me. Stu said it.
You did like
look. Hey, Stu got his hair done today, boy. What we got going on tomorrow, Stu? Yeah. What we got, dog?
Graduation, dog.
Graduation only been 11 years.
Hey, bro.
Congratulations, my dog. You walk early, dog. I will come see you, but you walk early. That's even early for you, ain't it?
I gotta be in there at 7:15.
Oh yeah, that's parents and everybody coming down.
Yeah,
that's huge, dog. Congratulations, my G. For real, we gotta, do something for you too. We gotta we gotta chip in and get you your special meal too. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put the 25 up. Look at it. He gloating now. He gloating. Look at him. Look at him, Ron. He gloating. He want. So, how hard was it to get to this point, my dog? How hard was it? Tell the people.
I mean, hard. I wouldn't say it was hard because like the school part wasn't really like what really kind of.
What was it? The partying?
It wasn't really the partying either. It was
what
more
the hell was it?
Just life. Just like this. Life shit happening
along the way.
Yeah, along the way.
Like anything else, right. So you got to stay focused and all that. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
And I really went into college like kind of not knowing what I wanted to do.
Don't nobody going to college knowing what they want, right. But like 5% of the population.
But like it took me a few years to really like
clearly
set out a plan.
Clearly,
and be like, okay, like this.
Clearly, it took you a couple years.
And I don't understand why, because like my major, I'm graduating with a degree in sport administration, knowing that I love sports as much as I do. Right. I tried to kind of get away from it because I had associated myself so much with being an athlete and sports. So I was like, well, I'm going to just go away and go do something else.
But it's right there in your face what your calling is.
Exactly, every time. So that's why.
That's huge though, man. It don't matter if it took 4, 8, or 12, okay? You did it, baby.
12 is crazy.
That's crazy. But
you was in college as long as I've been in high school and college so far.
That's
okay. Why she trying to shade you, dog?
No, I wasn't being mean.
Why she trying to shade you, dog?
That's cool.
Why she trying to shade you, dog?
Tomorrow
it's
I
over
will
with.
no longer be a college student.
And
that's right.
For it, I'm proud.
That's right.
You gotta say I'm in college. I got my degree.
It's over with. It's over with.
Don't be trying to make it seem like I be hating. I wasn't.
You were hating.
I wasn't hating.
You were hating just now.
But I said it to his face before I said it right here.
Yeah. That don't mean Estella, you hating.
I wasn't hating. I was just being funny.
You were hating on that man. That man talking about what you think? Oh, was it a hating comment or what? Here you go. Here, watch this.
No,
watch
like,
this.
Watch
this.
Okay.
He can't give it to me.
It was all right. It wasn't
the
intended to be hated,
yes,
but
it came across.
It was like you was trying to like rain on his parade a little bit. Like,
no, I wasn't trying to. My intentions were pure. It just came out like
it was like
Your intentions were what?
Were pure. They were good.
What were they? What was the intention though?
It was no ill intent.
It was no ill intent.
It was just a jab.
A little giggle.
Yeah, it was a little jab. I knew it was a jab.
Not a jab, more of like a poke, a pinch.
What's the difference between that and a jab?
Yeah, it's not much different.
It's not much different.
I ain't even
hey, you got your hair done, I see, though, for the occasion, huh?
Yeah, I had to get fresh, bro. I had to get fresh.
Congratulations, my dog. That's big, man. Well, that's big. What we going to do after that, though? Go make that money?
Yeah.
Get that money.
Okay,
Congratulations.
that's the main goal.
Yeah. All the everything that you've done, all the accomplishments and everybody you done met. Time to go out there and get it, dog. We proud of you, bro. And again, congratulations, man. Absolutely. We back at it. You know, we had to shout out my dog Stu for such a tremendous accomplishment. We also wanted to, man, say it's so crazy, bro. We also want to take some time for one of the great minds of college football, and Mike Leach, man, passing away. You know what's so funny is Mike Leach is my high school coach. This great Jerry Hughes they were really good friends. I hate to use it in the past tense because he passed away. And I saw my coach this past weekend when I was home visiting family. And I saw my coach, and he was talking about Mike Leach, bro, talking about him. I think it was Sunday. We was talking, having lunch, and he was talking about Mike Leach and how he just talked to him the day before and how he was getting ready to come down to Key West, Florida, because that's where he was from. And they were about to go fishing and, you know, chill out, drink some beers and shit. And the next day, I see the thing where he passed away. I called my coach about it. And we were just chopping it up, talking about it. It was just unfortunate, bro. That shit was crazy. Damn, heart attack.
Yeah, and he coached practice Saturday.
That's crazy.
And Sunday.
That's crazy. Mike Leach, one of the great minds in college football. Everybody consider him a little quirky, but he was just listening to the stories from my high school coach about him. He seemed like he was a very just fun, you know what I mean, fun person to be around. Very innovative when it came to the offensive side of the ball. We know that. So great mind lost, man, and I hate to see that going on there. What was your thought when you saw that, Stu? You saw it.
Man, at first I was kind of like trying to just like read through all the BS, because you know sometimes when it's like news like this, it'll be like some BS, some truth to it. So you gotta kind of filter through the BS. But I mean, Katie, she's a Mississippi State fan.
Yeah,
and she's like deep tied into Mississippi
State. She knew it,
so she kind of confirmed it, and it was like, damn, like that's, you know, and like Mike Leach, like after all the stuff that he did this year in terms of like him just being that quirky, funny coach that everybody loved, and like for this to go on, it was like real surprising. It was like surprising. College football really lost a great one.
Yeah, that's true. It's so crazy because Bayou Printing. Shout out to Bayou Printing. Shout out to David Richards Building. My man Tiger Dave. I was over at Bayou Printing today, getting some stuff done. We got a great car show coming up January 8th, Sunday, January 8th, sponsored by your boy. Gonna be hosting it. You know that. Cars coming from everywhere, man. California, Houston, Texas, at the Lamar Dixon Convention Center. Dude, it's so much going on before Christmas and after Christmas here in Baton Rouge, here and just surrounding. So anything you guys want to do, come check us out, man. January 8th at this huge car show down at Lamar Dixon. Y'all gotta make sure y'all come too, Stu. Come check it out, dog. Hang out, have a good time.
When is this?
It's January 8th. Right, I'm gonna send it to you so we can put it up. 8th.
Wait, we might be celebrating Ryan's birthday, because you know Ryan's birthday on the 4th.
Y'all gonna celebrate? Hey,
because Ryan's birthday is a Wednesday. Okay, so we might be back. Hopefully, you know, I mean, I don't know.
You'll be back, Ron.
I don't know.
You'll be back. Look at him. Ain't no telling with him. Ain't no damn telling.
Yeah, Houston celebrating.
H-Town?
Yeah. Houston celebrating.
So I want to do a simple. I was thinking about this, right? With LSU, everyone was saying we overexceeded this year, right? Which is true. You know, my prediction for LSU this year was 8-4. I think it was when we did it at the beginning of the season. They definitely did better than that and got a chance to put one more dub on there with the bowl game. Now, being that we're basically a year ahead of schedule, right, compared to where we thought we would be, does it help us going into next year or does it hurt us? What you think?
I mean, in terms of like leadership,
in terms of on the field,
production, and like I'm just saying like all the things that go into winning on the field, like. Cause
now you gotta understand, cause like now, your expectations of next year is to get to the SEC championship. Yeah, that's what the fans are gonna want. That's what the expectation that now BK and the staff is gonna say. Our expectation every year is to win the SEC, win SEC West, win SEC Championship, so on and so forth. But, and the reason I asked the question is because there's going to be a lot more pressure, in my opinion, next year for that season as opposed to this year.
Yeah, you're replacing a lot on defense, too.
Well, not only that, you're going to have higher expectations because this year there was none. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There was none. We were just playing.
And just see what happened.
And then no one knew who Jaden Daniels was. No one knew what the team was going to look like. So for the rest of the SEC who we played, it was also what kind of LSU team is this going to be? Is Jaden as fast as he seems in, different speeds and things like that? So I think next year is going to be really the year where not the fact that they got to coach harder or better, but I think next year is going to be the really telling, especially if we still don't know if Jaden comes back, right, so on and so forth. So it's
I am interested to see whether they take the step forward or it's like still a little gap there. It's like, okay, we got a little bit to work on. We got a little bit more to go before we back at, Georgia level or Ohio State or Michigan or those teams that's consistently making the playoffs.
Getting some of them scholarship backs will help.
Right.
You know what I mean? Getting some of them back will help. But it's going to be interesting. I'm with you. It's going to be interesting to see how we approach it, how we approach the season, how we approach it based on who's coming back. Now, especially on the offensive side, if the quarterback comes back, it's definitely a great, great situation. Now, if he doesn't, the thing is with that, now you go back to the same situation you was in
last year.
Correct.
But I feel kind of crazy saying this, but I wouldn't be upset if Jaden left. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say he is. I'm not gonna say he is, or I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be upset at him for leaving. But I'm saying
you
if
feel
he
good
left,
about Nuss.
I wouldn't be we in the same spot because Nuss does have playing experience in games.
Good point.
In big games because he played in the SEC championship. He played back, if you don't remember, against Auburn.
Yeah, but it's a different thing when you're the starter.
It is.
But I agree with you. You're not getting the same situation. I agree with that. You're not getting the freshness, the newness. At least you're getting somebody in there that's been through the system, that knows the offense to an extent. And also somebody that that those guys have confidence in based on his last performance.
Right. And it seems like the receivers really like Nuss.
What you think, Jay?
They really like Nuss.
You sitting over there quiet, you and OP. What you think?
I have been thinking about it a little bit. Yeah, you did kind of put me on the spot.
Yeah.
The only reason I think he should leave is just so
You think Jaden Daniels should leave?
You saying leave because his name is hot?
His name ain't that damn hot.
Yeah, it's not that hot, but I feel
y'all talking as if he's up there the first quarterback.
But okay, we talking about Jaden Daniels right now, but Purdue, their quarterback just opted out of the bowl game, and he ain't top 5-10 quarterbacks in the draft.
Yeah, but I don't know who Purdue quarterback is.
Chad O'Neal or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know, but I know the landscape and everything with that has changed, but if you're not, and I still go by the same premise, if you're not a first-round pick or even a second-round pick, and you are a starter in college and you have the opportunity to come back, everybody has situations, family situations, and we don't know what they are. Jaden's not in that position, though.
His name is Aiden O'Connell.
That boy Irish?
I don't know.
That boy sound Irish. But so depending on your situation, you may be okay with fourth round money. Your family may be in that situation where you're okay with fourth round money. But the thing is, now with NIL, I was talking to somebody about this the other day. The NIL situation is a situation that should bring guys back like a Jaden Daniels, guys that need some more work need to get a little bit better, but now you're not pressing to go out because you don't need no money. You getting whatever it is that go and paying you or whatever.
Paying all your bills.
Yeah, they paying all your bills and all that. So listen, if the NIL was structured right, bro, it would really be a benefit to a lot of these kids. But just think about it. Kids coming out, right? You coming out or you thinking about coming out because of your financial situation. Mm-hmm. So if some of these kids getting what? The minimum, they're getting a bunch of money.
I mean, I think the last pick in the first round, I think his deal is like his signing bonus might be like $5 million.
Football?
Yeah, football.
Last pick in the bingo. There you go.
That's
so
the last pick in the
in
the first round.
Correct. So last pick in the first round. Okay, if that's what your signing bonus is, yeah, that's why I say first round. You got to go. You ain't about to make. But some of these kids are making millions of dollars in school with the NIL. So that's what I'm saying. And we know that if kids graduate, right? If you graduate, regardless of if you decide to go into sports, go into football, and just say you graduate and now you get drafted, your lifespan in the NFL is an extra 4 years because you're a graduate, because you're more mature, because you're going to take care of your money, so on and so forth. So the NIL, in my opinion, if you structure it to where you're paying mama's bills at home, right? You're paying the rent, you're paying the mortgage, whatever it is, it's going towards mom. Say a kid's getting $10,000 a month NIL, because that's what some of these guys are getting. But now you structure it in a way where, okay, this goes into this fund for this kid. This goes into mama's fund so mama could pay her bills and he ain't got to sell no jerseys, sell all the shit that they've been getting. The athletes get criticized for and get reprimanded for and lose games for. You ain't got to do all that. So now what it does is kid don't got to worry about mama. He don't got to worry about going to the league early. He could get his degree, which would extend his life in the NFL. Now, so extend his life just period because he has a degree, right? He gets that degree. Mama ain't worried about that. He goes through. Now he goes to the NFL the right way. And now everything for him is expanded. And you got to understand, when we talk about these deals, we talking about college football where it's predominantly black. We talk about college basketball, same situation. So now you educate these guys. You know what, dog? Make it part of the curriculum now that you have the NIL. So these guys can get educated on how to take care of that money. Make that shit part of your curriculum that you have to take it, like math, all that other shit. We got forced to take languages, Spanish and all that shit.
I want to say, I think LSU brought in like Drew Rosenhaus. Like
well, they did, but that wasn't a curriculum. Peter Wright was also part of that. I saw that Drew and they had a bunch, but that was them talking. It's like panel talk, you know what I mean? Discussion, which is great. It's absolutely wonderful. But make it a part of the curriculum for these guys so they learn how to take care of that. And now that's even a little bit more advantage for them, longevity for them to go on and take care of their money. Now you ain't got to worry about the bullshit. Yeah. So if they structure it right, you could keep guys getting their degrees. Because they ain't rushing out of college when they sophomores, rushing out when they redshirt juniors because they got to go make some money to take care of their families. That's the good part about the NIL. You could do it now, but the NIL is going the wrong way, bro, because all it is free agency for these guys. Mm-hmm. That's all they're making it out to be is go to the highest bidder.
Well, I'm not saying he should leave or should stay, but like,
Jaden?
Yeah, but like, I think that if he does stay, somebody's gonna leave, and then if he does stay and then leaves, who gonna be the starting quarterback after that? Like,
wait, what you mean?
I'm saying like, if Jaden Daniels was to come back, somebody's gonna leave.
Yeah,
but Rick is also coming as well. So it's like after Jaden leaves, who is gonna be?
Well, whoever didn't leave, it'll either be Nussmeier or Walk. You know what I mean? But this is the thing, you know, bro. Every year, every situation, you're gonna have guys coming in. You're at LSU. That's what's gonna happen. So if you ain't ready to compete, if you ain't ready to, you know what I mean, get it done, then it's not gonna get done. You know, so I hate the fact that if Jaden leaves, if Jaden decides to come back, we know one's going to leave. Because it's really in their betterment to stay. You know what I mean? As far as like getting better, learning to compete, not quitting. And then the other thing is you're going to leave and go where? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying like they won't have options. They will. But wherever you go to, you're going to have to learn a new system. You're a quarterback. You're going to have to learn a new system. You got to now make sure that team's not, those guys aren't lying to you. Because we look at what happened to Miles Brennan, right? Miles decides to come back. They lied to him clearly. Brought in Jaden, right? And Miles end up out of there. I'm done. So one of these guys could leave and go into that same situation. You know what I mean? So the grass ain't always greener. It always looks greener because where you always look brown.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
My whole thing behind this is like when do you learn to compete?
Right.
Because if you just keep every time it don't go your way, you just leave. I mean, when do you learn to sit there and learn and compete?
No, it's true.
Wait your turn and be like, okay, like now I'm ready to really play. And then once you get on the field, you can show. Right. All right, yeah, I should have been playing. But
no, it's true.
These cats, they ain't waiting their turn. They just saying, all right, I ain't playing. I'm going to school X, wherever I want to go. Whoever got the most money.
No, that's right. That's what it breeds and what comes from the NIL. That's the other side of the NIL. You know what I mean? Like, if I go here and it's not going the way I want it to go, I'm leaving. Mm-hmm. And this is the thing. With no repercussions, I could leave, go somewhere else, and get ready to go immediately.
I could go to a school in the same division as my school.
What they should do with that shit is you got to sit out a year. Yeah. You got to sit out a whole 1 year. See, and see whether it's worth it. Whether it's worth it for you to be there. Because it's the thing. It's so, bro, once you decide that I'm going to quit something and I'm going to leave somewhere, that shit make it so easy for you to now say it every time. Every time. Now I'm quitting. No, I want to. I'm quitting. No, I'm quitting. No. And that's when you talking about what it breeds, that's what the hell it breeds. Honestly. I got the quitting mentality and every time something gets hard, I'm not going to fight through it. I'm going to voice my opinion and leave. Yeah. And that's with the new, and I always say the new generation of athletes, because these are a new generation of athletes that you got to come down, you got to meet them. You know what I mean? Like, you got to meet them. You can't expect them to come up to your level. You have to meet them halfway. You have to meet them down where they are and then bring them up to where you are with these new group, with these new guys that we're dealing with now. It's no longer like, and if you do see it, it's rare. Where the go-getters, the up and go, it's no longer like that. You got to come down and meet these guys where they are. And that's the teams that understand that, the recruiters that understand that, that aren't making these guys, they treating them exactly how they want to be treated. Yeah. Not what you think or what your perception is. You treat them exactly how you want to, you know what I mean?
And I actually saw something the other day that was like, it was Josh Pate. He was talking about how, like, I'm going to pull it up, but he was talking about how, like, the top schools, like the real top schools, they ain't offering you an NIL deal, nothing. Get here, work hard, and you could get you an NIL deal.
Well, it's just like what Deion said, I want you to stop thinking about the NIL and the NFL. You know what I mean? And that makes so much sense because the NFL is still a prize. You know what I mean? It's still a prize. It's still where you want to get, what we talking about, get to the epicenter and get to the top of the ladder in football. You know what I mean? Not in life, but in football. And that's what Deion's talking about when he said, listen, the NIL is great if it's structured the right way, but it's also a detriment if it's structured the wrong way. And it's this free agency way that it's going. So, yeah, I mean, I agree wholeheartedly with that. And you see just by the amount of kids that enter the transfer, it's crazy. Sure. That shit is ridiculous.
I'm sure it's up over like 1,500 now.
It was I saw one day, it was 1,000 kids that entered the portal in one day. You understand me? One day. And all it is a bidding war for the top guys that enter. And it makes sense, you know what I mean, for these programs to want to get these guys that's already acclimated, that's already done it. But these high school seniors is the ones that suffer. They suffer tremendously, especially if you're a middle of the pack guy. You suffer tremendously in high school. It's no longer.
You probably not even on the board.
No. You ain't on the board. You ain't gonna get no scholarship.
Like, you prefer walk on, maybe.
Right. It's true, bro. It's true.
Because I mean, I understand it to an extent because it's like college coaches, they want to win now. Mm-hmm. So it's like, because everybody is all about winning now, winning national championships.
That's right.
And so if you could get the best players that's already seasoned and already been through a season of college, winter workouts, summer workouts, fall camp, know what it's about, know that they not getting into, know what they getting into, and know that it's for the strong. And like, I mean, coaches want that. They don't want a high school kid that they might have to groom pretty much.
Right. That's right. Get them acclimated.
Right. You got to grow up. But, I mean, it sucks for the high school kids, but kids got to understand, like, they got to start growing up faster and doing things to show, like, look, I'm ready to be a college athlete.
Yeah,
Don't overlook me because of some dude that played at whatever school.
They got to mature faster. You're right. They just got to mature a little bit faster. But, you know, at the same time, it's like, fuck, they kids, bro.
Yeah, you can't.
You know what I mean? They kids.
Can't make them grow too fast.
No, they kids. And at the same time, it's like, how much serious do you want? I mean, these kids already, bro, because we see it. They train year-round. They do all the shit necessary. Their parents try to put them in everything and all that. So it's like, how much more, you know, can you do to obtain the scholarship where it's just hard? It's just hard for the run-of-the-mill guys to secure these scholarships. Now, trust me, I went through it with my son when he was coming out, and that was in the middle of COVID. Oh, yeah. And it was the same way. I mean, my son did not have a scholarship. Mm-hmm. He was a preferred walk-on at McNeese, you know what I'm saying, had to play his way and earn his shit, you know what I mean, the hard way. And, you know, he did what he had to do and get it. But, I mean, I thought my son was a scholarship-worthy player at the time. And, you know, it's the circumstances. It's the same thing. But he wasn't a 5-star, you know what I'm saying, regardless is one of those. And so if you like my son and you in that middle of the pack, it's hard. It's tough, hard, man. It's tough. And I feel for that kid. My heart goes out to those kids that's in that position. But fuck, it's life. You can't do nothing about it. Continue to grind.
And you know who else suffering? FCS coaches.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, think about it. One, you could be a freshman All-American in an FCS school and just be like, shit, I'm going to try my luck at Ohio State, or try my luck at Florida State, or try my luck at LSU.
It's true.
Like, it's
true.
So
it's true.
Middle level schools, they suffering bad.
They suffering, and like JUCOs are flourishing because of it.
Yeah.
Right? Because now them kids are like, okay, or community, I'm gonna go to Hines, I'm gonna go to Garden City, I'm gonna go to, you know what I'm saying, one of these places, right, and get my weight up, and then next year I'm in a transfer portal because I've gone through this system, and it's even better because I'm in a JUCO. I you know what I mean? So it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's the route and it's the way of college football right now. Honestly,
especially
the way it's going.
If you're a qualifier too, you could go to a JUCO for one season and just play and get your film in and get bigger and get stronger and go wherever you want to go after that.
That's the plan for a lot of these kids, a lot of these high school kids. That's what they're doing. They're going to JUCOs. When my son was coming, I think every JUCO hollered at him. You know what I mean? Because every JUCO.
COVID, I want to say like probably this senior class or the next senior class might be the last senior class that got affected. That's really still seeing the effects of COVID and what it did to recruiting. Because like they have some kids in this 2023 class that got overlooked because of COVID.
Yeah,
because they was going into the junior
I'm gonna tell you the transfer portal is forever going to impact them seniors. Yeah. It's forever going to impact them until they change the rules of going into the portal.
And that's going to take 3 to 5 years probably.
I don't know how long it's going to be, but they got to change it because if they don't, bro, I mean, they don't have to, But if they don't, it's going to be the same way for these guys in high school. Like, their scholarships are going to diminish because all the scholarships are going to go to portal.
Yeah, they just hired a new NCAA president, though. I forget his name.
Emmerich gone?
Yeah, Emmerich gone.
I'm a dog. You know, he was at LSU.
Mm-hmm.
Jay, y'all quiet? Look, I done caught you drinking. Again. So,
yeah, the Massachusetts governor, Charlie Baker, is going to be the new NCAA president.
Massachusetts governor.
Yep, Charlie Baker. I don't see what, I guess.
He was the governor, and now he's the NCAA president. I
was
promise you, dog. These people just be handing it down, passing the money along. That's all that is. Passing the money.
His second term as governor ends January 5th, 2023.
So he about to be up, and then he gonna be the president
for the NCAA.
I'm gonna have to research him to see what the hell he doing, what he know about. You know what I mean?
That's a strange move. Like, it wasn't Mark Emmert like in athletics before he.
Yeah, Emmert was like at LSU, and then before LSU, he came from somewhere in Cali or some shit like that. But Emmert was in it. He was in it. I ain't never heard about no but I mean, you also got to go back and that's why I say I got to research him a little bit more to see like what his background is. Besides, there you go. Besides the him being the governor, what he did before that, you know what I mean? Where'd he go to school at?
Has no previous collegiate athletics administrative experience. Oh,
well, how he got the job?
He played power forward on Harvard's basketball team.
That don't count. Harvard don't fucking count.
That's the only athletic experience this man has.
Harvard basketball does not fucking count.
Bro, I'm reading off of what ESPN got over here.
I mean, the only thing Harvard is a prestigious university known for brainiacs. They ain't known for no damn basketball. So why, like him putting that up there as an accolade makes no motherfucking sense. For real. He was a Harvard basketball player. Him saying I was on the Harvard debate team. You feel me? Like that makes more sense. Harvard basketball. Fuck out of here. Seriously.
Yeah,
let me ask you this, and I don't know this. Is he elected?
No, they like appointed him.
So these people came together and chose him.
Yeah, it's like a board vote, I guess.
I wonder how much money passed hands with that vote.
I mean, bro, come on.
For this cat to come in there and ain't have no experience.
No experience.
Ain't never done. All he did was play hard. I mean, I'm going to research him more because I ain't going to kill him. I'm going to research him a little bit more so when we come on here. Hold on. Do we got to... Hold on. Y'all going home for Christmas? What y'all doing for Christmas?
I'm going home Monday.
What Monday?
Like Monday coming up.
Monday coming?
And I'll be back like the Monday or Tuesday after that.
Oh, so we're not going to have no Thursday show this week. Why y'all didn't tell me that? That's good, though. That's all right. Holiday, everybody take a break. Hell, we're going to take other break, too. You know what I'm saying? But back to this boy. Why is he elected the next president and has no experience at all?
Because, like you said, they want to keep the money in a certain place. And if we keep the money, that's like us. If you my homeboy, you want me to have something, but you don't want everybody else not to have it.
Yeah, I'm going to look out. And you going to look out. And we all gonna be straight.
We're gonna look out for Jamil. We're gonna look out for Ron.
Yeah, you already know that's how it is.
And then if we got people that we all know, we're gonna bring them in.
We're gonna bring them in. That's what they did with this boy. To bring this boy, he must be. I'm gonna research him a lot more. I'm not gonna kill him before I research him. I'm gonna research him a lot more before I kill him.
What does the NCAA do? Because they don't own college football rights in terms of championship,
bruh.
Baseball, they got baseball and basketball.
They getting a lot of money though, and that shit being moved around.
March Madness
intricately. That March Madness is a moneymaker.
That's a racket.
Seriously.
Like they just steal money every year with that.
No. March Madness is the biggest moneymaker than any sport.
I was about to say it might be the biggest moneymaker in sports.
Any sport. That shit is crazy. And now you understand why, like, when certain players, when it comes to March Madness, just watch it. Them upper echelon players, them big shit, they got to make sure they're around for that tournament. Mm-hmm. They got to make sure certain teams get to a certain, you know what I mean? Like, it's just what it is, man. It's, especially in that March Madness shit. In that, listen here. You talking about where the money going? March Madness, I don't know how much it generates, but it got to be like hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars, if not a billion, close. Oh, man, listen, March Madness is crazy. Absolutely 100% crazy. We're going to take us a short little break. About a 5-minute break. We're going to take us a little break. And come, yeah. We're going to take us a little. That boy Stu got the new music. I'm telling you. I like that right there. Yeah. You hear it? The Stu mix, baby. Yeah. Oh, I went off. Oh, there. We're going to be back on. Where my dog's at. We'll be back. Short break.
In a wreck, Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys is ready to go to work for you. Come meet your team.
I'm your intake specialist. I coordinate your case and connect you with your attorney and paralegal.
That's us, your legal team.
Thanks. And we'll fight to get you every dollar you deserve.
I'm your settlements and disbursement manager, and I'm here to get you paid on time.
I'm attorney Gordon McKernan. Put our team to work today. Just call us. Get it done.
So shit, if he's gonna come out and do that every time, now come back and backtrack and try to call Jimbo, you know that I talked to Jimbo personally about this, and their friendship was a friendship that was more professional. Yeah, you know what I mean? Professional. Not we gonna spend time in the off season and with our families and all that bullshit. It was, very professional. You coach for me. We learn from each other, that type of thing. We know each other's bullshit also. I know your bullshit, you know mine. So why would you bring that up? You know what I mean? Why would you open up that can when now they going to dig into your shit? So now they going to dig into all the bullshit. Guys could come out that's disgruntled with you, could come out and say all kind of bullshit. Guys that you just offered that bag to, that didn't take it and went somewhere else and took the other bag. Now they could come out and say, you know what I mean? It's just all that shit. So why not keep all that in house? And coaches chimed in on that. Lane Kiffin chimed in too. Lane Kiffin was like, Lane Kiffin said his mouth was still wide open. It was 7 o'clock and he's still looking at the television. And the press conference was at damn 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You know what I mean? So all those coaches chimed in because they were surprised at what happened with Coach Saban saying that. Because if you think about Coach Saban, everything that he does is very calculated, and it's to move the needle in his direction, in his favor. So I don't know if what his motive was. I would love for him to let us know what that was, or to come out so we can find out. I don't know what his motive was, but whatever his motive was, it was definitely something that he planned, in my opinion, just from playing for him and knowing him as friends. Hot topics, dog.
How you feeling?
Hot topics. Let's get into that right now. What we talking about right now is, myself. I played for Coach Jimbo Fisher, and I also played for Coach Nick Saban. At the twilight of my years at LSU, transferring from Coach Jerry DiNardo. And I've spoken about this a couple times. We got to turn the air up down in here, dog. Damn. I've seen Coach Saban, honestly, get into a few spats with coaches, with players. And the one person, honestly, and everybody knows Jimbo's my guy, but the one person that I've never seen back down is Jimbo Fisher, right? So for Coach Saban to go into the kind of rant that he did, but I think it was a very strategic, a very planned rant on his part. I don't know if the name calling part, I think somebody might have slipped him a Mickey or slipped him something before he got on that podium. Because for him to call out Jimbo and then call out Deion Sanders, which has put all his efforts into trying to revitalize the HBCU and trying to bring notoriety and some platform to those guys at the HBCU level, for him to call them guys, and especially for him to call them guys out after dog. Coach Saban been winning the damn recruiting war and the recruiting battles for years now. Do we really think that he's winning those without the under-the-table deals that's now on top of the table? I mean, it's college football. You've been dominating the sport recruiting-wise and coaching-wise for a while now. So my thing is, damn, you talk about parity and you want everybody to catch up. Well, parity is happening. You know what I mean? Parity is happening when it comes to the Texas A&Ms, the Clemsons, the Ole Miss, these teams that used to be in the middle of the pack, and now these teams are now stepping up to the plate because of NIL. And the question, and that's why I said when he was at this this meeting that he was having, it was for boosters. You know what I mean? It was how you talking about somebody else's money and you there begging for money. You there trying to get these people to, or you trying to let them know, listen, these guys, the reason why they took 4 of the top 8 guys that we were going after, and they are edge rushers and they are defensive players, it's because they got more money. It's because they offered these guys more money. Their NIL deals were better. So open up them textbooks and let me get this money. You know, whether it was that angle or the angle of trying to, like you said, get some kind of parity for the NCAA or the federal government, whoever the hell, to come in and regulate what they're doing with the money. I say this, man, you better catch up.
In a wreck, Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys is ready to go to work for you.
The coach is the most important play in this whole thing with these guys, because one is new offenses, then guys are younger, guys are coming from different systems, coming from different everywhere. So the one that's the other fact that's going to come into this, whoever picks this shit up the fastest, whoever picks this
it's
up
an even
to
playing field.
Yeah, 100%.
Even playing field, because you talk about Miles Brennan having experience. He's had, 4 different coordinators in 4 years?
Yeah, but that helps him also.
Yeah, because that's just different terminology at that point. I've seen it all.
Yeah.
To bring back the Joe Brady one. That one worked. That one seemed to work.
Yeah, you adapt, man. You adapt to it. And Nussmeier, by him coming, his dad being a coach and coming from that pedigree and that background, this is also something that he should be comfortable with. I know he's young, but learning different terminology, concepts are basically the same.
It's different verbiage.
Curl flat is curl flat. Goals is goals. You know what I mean? It's just different terminology. So that type of thing for them should get picked up pretty easily from Nussmeier, from all those guys. All those guys are smart guys. Miles, all those guys. They should pick that up pretty swiftly. But Nussmeier's advantage in this whole thing is, I mean, without a doubt, his legs. Without a doubt, his confidence. You know, without a doubt, his ability. And he actually reads defenses pretty good right now for the stage that he is in his young career. He picks up defenses and goes to the right place with the ball pretty good. His problem is getting them feet in line all the time or going there, because he's so athletic. You know what I mean? So sometimes he just relies strictly on that quick twitch and getting that ball out, but he has to get his feet lined up. And also with him, he has to work on that accuracy as well.
We had these sweatpants. I wish I still had them. Now, they don't fit the style now because they're like the baggier, but like they're gray. You remember the gray ones? Like the football had them. They were fire. Like the best sweatpants I've ever had, and then I lost them.
I don't think you lost them.
You think someone stole them?
Yeah.
I mean, did you sneak into my house and steal my sweatpants?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I figured
you're not picking up what he's putting down.
Yeah,
just go ahead and keep going.
Yeah. That's the one thing that's not leaving the apartment. I mean, those don't fit.
I'm just saying, watch yourself. Watch out, they're out for you.
He tried to let you go. You kept prodding with this.
Those don't fit.
Doesn't matter.
They're not wearing that.
There's a drawstring.
Yeah, they're gonna cut them up.
They're not wearing that.
Bro, they were still in fraternity.
Right. Hey, now listen, I've lost some many Lululemon shirts. I regret that. I've lost.
What is going on?
I've lost many a fraternity shirt.
I've lost some LSU
What is this,
gear.
the red light special right now?
I've lost some LSU gear that I wish I could get back. I ain't getting it back.
We're just trying to warn you about that gear. You only get it for the year.
I don't know what y'all are talking about. I'm talking about my friends coming into my apartment and using my clothes. I don't know what y'all are talking about, but that's all I'm talking about.
Oh, God.
I don't know. I mean, I'm from Lafayette. My boys would come in, stay in my apartment.
Oh, God.
I don't know what y'all are saying. I mean, this is a children's show, boys. What y'all talking about over here?
Hey. Hey. Oh, my God.
What's so funny?
Say Lafayette that way better.
Oh, God.
Lloyd can't even get up.
That might be an all-time show moment.
Okay.
I'm just going to be honest with you.
Oh, my God.
All right.
Lafayette, what's your LSU gear?
I told you, we don't take it.
And they're guys.
Awesome.
So, well, I gotta tell you what happened. So, man, when they play that song, that fight song, man. You know, we only play that fight song in the fourth quarter and the start of the game. Well, it was a time where they were trying to rally us because we were getting our ass destroyed.
Yeah, it was 13-0 at halftime.
The band played the fight song in the second quarter.
Sure did. Sure did.
Man,
they absolutely
that
did.
goddamn song got in my bones, and I started having a goddamn out-of-body experience. And I told Coach Saban was walking, and I told Coach Saban, Coach, I want to play. And he looked at me and said, "Why to step behind the line?"
Yeah, well, I think it starts here, you know, and we have a good bit of people on this particular staff who are from Louisiana, who know and believe in our hearts that this place produces the best football players in the country, you know, and I think the numbers speak for themselves. Per capita, produce the most NFL players, you know what I mean? So even from an analytical standpoint, it makes sense to take the kids from here because the chances of them playing in the league are higher than if they come from anywhere else.
Yeah.
I think our brand is super powerful, so we will have to recruit at a national level, or there's really no reason that we shouldn't, you know what I mean? Because if we can get a top player from another state who can help us win a championship, then of course, right? But I think it starts right here in Louisiana and then right here in Baton Rouge. You know, there's some really good players who are still available that are right here in Baton Rouge.
We're sitting in the dugout,
So funny you say that.
and Pelfrey is not pitching today, but he's in full uni, like he's like turfs, and he's standing up on the
First step.
fence, like whatever, just like this, watching the game, and we start talking about, you know, pissing your pants, like something like whatever. And he was like, "I'll piss my pants right now." And we're wearing,
No way.
We're wearing gray pants, long gray pants. He goes, "I'll piss my pants right now." No, you won't. Yeah, how much money do you give me? So we gathered up like however many people were in there. I think it ended up being like $2,000 total.
Oh,
Like,
I pissed my pants for $2,000.
and
100%.
so he goes in there, and he's watching the game, and he just starts pissing in his pants, gray pants.
Yeah.
So you see it going down his pants, long pants going into his turfs. And he's just going into his turfs. He takes his turfs out and dumps out the pee outside on the warning track, on the dugout. And he just puts them back on, and he finishes the inning. He waits till the inning is over with to leave. And so he's watching the whole inning with piss in his pants. And everybody is dying laughing. Manager's laughing. Everybody's laughing. He gets up out of it and walks to the dugout, pee all in his pants, in the gray pants. It was
Do you suffer from chronic dehydration? Are you looking to improve your athletic performance and you need to get over and see our friends over at GoFlow IV? They're located on Jefferson Highway. Easy to find them online at GEAUXFlowIV.com. Make sure and use the promo code Jordy Collada Show. If you do, they'll take 15% off of your initial visit. Check them out online, GEAUXFlowIV.com.
We're all from different places and backgrounds. We've each experienced our own versions of life, but in the end, we're all on the same team. I'm part of that team, along with these players in purple and gold.
Kayshawn Buddha, Malik Neighbors, Miles Frazier,
Kyron Lacy,
Greg Brooks.
Whether on the field or in the courtroom, your team matters.
So join our team.
make a difference.
Bet. Let's get it done.
Some of the big dogs, some of the established programs in this country are not paying unproven kids untold amounts of money. There may be rare exceptions. Quarterback, obviously, is chief among them. They're going to spend money on quarterbacks. They are not paying $800,000 to an offensive tackle. They're just not. They are not going to do it. And there may be another program out there that does do it, and you got a choice to make. Do you want to go somewhere where you get the immediate money, and it's questionable whether you'll get developed, or do you want to go to a place that has a long and established track record of developing your position, knowing that, number one, your NIL earnings potential is going to peak the moment you step on that campus, and especially the moment you play for that team. And number two, there's this other NIL thing. It's called the NFL. Those are the three letters you really need to be concerned about. And some of these programs may not offer you a great big NIL bag before you've played a down for them out of high school. But what they do offer is eventually some lucrative NIL opportunities and NFL opportunities. Now, someone's going to ignorantly come into comments and say, that's foolish. The NFL could find you anywhere. If you can play, the NFL will find you. I never said they wouldn't, friend. There's a big difference in being drafted in the 6th round and late in the 1st round. And the fact of the matter, and this is inarguable, is the program you go to has a very, very disproportionate impact sometimes on how draftable you end up being. Translation: if I am an offensive guard, there are certain programs out there I could go to and do everything in my power, take care of every bit of business on my end, and I still get underdeveloped. Whereas if I went to the school down the road, I put forth the same performance. They're just better at developing me. I just made life-changing money. Maybe school A was going to offer me $110,000 in NIL coming out of high school. Maybe school B said, suck it up and earn it. What was the right decision for me?
At it. Hold on, let me put my headphones on. My bad. So we back? Yeah. Hey, so we was talking off air about everything was going on with this Young Thug, YSL, and the whole RICO thing. And we saw that Gunna got out today, and a couple other people, and we was having a discussion on whether or not certain individuals snitched. Right? Why you laughing, dog?
Because the way you led into it.
Yeah, certain individuals snitched.
The suspense.
I gotta build it up, baby, because listen, man. We talking about these boys out of Atlanta that got the RICO charges, and they even hit Young Thug with new charges.
Man, so,
you feel me?
So Thug might not ever get out.
That's what I'm saying. So you think Gunna and the rest of them boys just jumped out?
Maybe Young Thug was like, y'all just gonna be great. Like,
you think so? And I'm gonna live the rest of my life in prison as a boss, or because y'all gonna put money on my books and all that?
I feel like Young Thug maybe that type of. I wouldn't say he that type of guy, but like, hey, you never know.
What?
He might have said, "Just take it."
Nah, hell no. He did not just say that. And Gunna. This the thing. And them boys ain't had no bond. You understand me? Them boys ain't had no bond. You saw from the thing with Thug when they was talking about plea. Listen, anytime them boys come to you and say plea deal, you know what I'm saying? Plea deal. That means we get something, you get out of jail. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no bond. How you go from not having bond to now you out this thing? You know what I'm saying? But you was affiliated with the same thing. Nah, you took a plea. Then when you come out and the first thing out is you trying to explain to society and to your peers, basically, because he a rapper. You know the biggest what? For real. Because he a rapper. And so he trying to make sure that his face clean.
His image good.
Yeah, that nobody ain't associated him with being a rat. You know what I mean? But just think about it. Look at T.I. What T.I. back in the day with his little deal. And now come out, he took a deal. Right? T.I. did take a deal. Bruh, you don't go from not having a bond to not being associated with a plea deal in a RICO case. And then your first statement when you come out from your attorney or whoever is, I did not cooperate. I do not intend on cooperating. I do not do this. Everything is you denying you a snitch. For real.
If you ain't snitch, don't say nothing.
If you ain't snitch, what you talking about it for? Because you know why? You know why he trying to get ahead of it.
He said Gunna was checking out.
Yeah, he was. That's right. Huh?
They took his stove.
For real. Everything. They was taking everything from him. He got, listen, I can't do this.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not built for this prison.
I ain't built for this. I can't do this. You know what I'm saying?
5-star meals.
I'm used to bubble baths.
Somebody driving me around. Somebody bathing me.
He not with that. You know.
I wish they would have let Young Thug out. They could have kept Gunna.
Why? Why you want him to? Thug got the worst one?
But Thug, he can make another Gunna.
Who?
Thug.
I understand that. You talking about from a muser's perspective, though. We ain't talking about that. We talking about guys putting out hits and killing people. We talking about real life here, Jay. We ain't talking about no music.
We ain't talking about music hits.
We talking about hits. Out. The right one is out, okay? Gunna ain't doing all that.
But how do you know?
Because we know who founded and started it, and we can tell. What do you mean? And we know from what we see in the paperwork.
I ain't see the
paperwork. When that paperwork hit, it's going to be something. Because you know at some point the paperwork is going to come out. Like somebody
it has to. The paperwork. It's public information. It has to come out. That's why Gunna trying to get ahead of it now, because he don't want it to come out. And you see what the prosecutor said? His deal is if we need him to testify at trial, he will. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's part of his deal. So what you talking about? Even if you ain't snitch already, you planning on it. You either planning on it or hey, because this is the thing. Think about it.
Shut up and go up there and plead the fifth.
He could. That's also you saying. That's also you pleading guilty.
Yeah, because you saying you don't want to incriminate yourself. So
that's exactly right.
It's pretty much cool.
Why would you? You know what I'm saying? Like
this is not good for the brand.
No.
Terrible for the brand.
Gunner the snitch. That's all it is. For real. Like, and if you're not, you planning on it. Cause just think about it this way, dog. Like real shit. Real shit. He just got out because he don't want to be in there no more based on the situations of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So he took a deal. What the fuck you think gonna happen when the trial start or whatever and they need him to testify and they be like, okay, this is your deal that you signed back in whenever right now. And you're saying now you're not going to cooperate? Okay, buddy. Take your ass back to jail. This deal is no longer good. What you think he gonna do? Sing like a canary? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. He talking about, I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do that. You've been locked down, don't even know how long they've been down. But you're gonna be facing real time if you don't get on the stand and say and live up to your end of the bargain when it comes to this testifying shit. What you gonna do? You gonna go to jail? Well, not even jail. You was in jail before. You gonna go to prison? For real?
Yeah.
You gonna go to prison or you gonna keep sitting out here walking around in silk robes and eating good and all that shit? What you gonna do?
I think they might have been in prison. They might have been in like Atlanta.
Man, them boys ain't in no prison.
No,
they was in jail, man, waiting on trial and waiting to go. I keep telling you, I know the procedure.
You're right.
Yeah, they want to know prison. You know how big a difference jail and holding and prison is?
It is.
That's what I'm saying. So now they're going to be telling this boy, you going to prison.
You about to go.
You about to go to prison.
You about to go to Gen Pop, sir.
Yeah.
You about to go to
with all the people that don't like YSL, with all the people that could.
Oh, yeah, because there isn't a jail at the YFM people.
That one tell you, YFM, Lucci, and all them boys. They all be. That's what I'm saying. Like, once you go to down to big prison, it's everybody in there. It ain't just, you know what I'm saying?
Put me in Gen Pop this week, coach.
Yeah, so what you think he gonna do? What you think he gonna do? Fold.
I was about to say fold
You know
like a long
so
trip.
that's what it is. It's all good, but don't act like you didn't take a deal. Don't act like you're not out on these streets because you siding with the prosecutors and yeah, you knowing what you did or what's upcoming for you. He's hoping for the best. Okay? Man. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. That's just what the system is. What we got on hot topics.
The breaking
Here we go with this bullshit. What we got?
Drew Brees will be the interim assistant coach for Purdue.
Drew Brees.
Drew Brees?
Against LSU?
Yes.
That's why you put that on against. Now, but he did go to Purdue. How you feel about that?
The video.
Show the video.
What video?
It's a video on the dog.
How you don't know it's a video? Listen, you ain't about to get nothing. You good, Stu. You ain't about to get nothing out of me. You graduating.
Not that one.
I understand the distractions. It's all good.
Drew Brees just like to me. Drew Brees just like.
Is he gonna be the interim head coach?
Assistant.
What is that?
I don't even know. Like I think.
What is that? The interim
like
assistant head coach.
Drew Brees just enjoys attention.
Yeah.
Because
we know that.
Because
Ron, that's your boy.
Because a couple weeks ago he fake got struck by lightning randomly. Like
what are you talking about?
Like it was like reports that came out that Drew Brees.
I saw something about that he didn't.
Okay, yeah, but like early in the day before he clarified that it wasn't like a stunt or like something filming something for a promo. Like it was reports that he got struck by lightning and they didn't know his condition.
What?
Yeah. It was almost like
where'd he get hit by lightning at?
He was like filming something.
Here?
No, he was filming like a promo for something. So then he came out after and said the stunt was fake.
That motherfucker attention whore, huh?
That's exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Goodness
He's like
gracious.
attention. He just want to be in the news.
So what is the deal with this Purdue assistant thing? Like, what is how did that come up? Like, what the fuck?
See what the video say.
Did the assistant head coach get fired?
The coach, their coach,
did somebody get fired?
Their coach is going to lose.
The head coach?
No, he's not going to Louisville.
The head coach?
The head coach from Purdue is going to.
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati, yeah. No.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Jeff Brown is going to Cincinnati. You're right.
Okay.
And then his younger brother.
They like swapping or some shit, right?
No, that's
No, the Purdue head coach is going to Louisville. I'm right.
Pull it up, man. This is easy to fix. Whoever's wrong, gotta give each other $25.
And I know I'm right. The Purdue head
Whoever's
coach is
wrong,
going
gotta give each other.
to Louisville.
I was right.
Who's right?
Jamil.
Who's right?
Jamil Johnson.
Here we go with this bullshit.
We didn't shake
Come on, Stu.
No, you
gotta
said
be
you said
right for the guys.
Yeah, you're right. But
because I had it in
$25. You gotta give it $25, dog.
He is going to Louisville.
That's the jug. You gotta give it $25. Okay.
He is going to Louisville. And his younger brother, who is the offensive coordinator.
That's Brom.
Yeah, his younger brother is the interim head coach.
Brom, got you.
Yeah, Brian Brom is the younger brother.
Which one played quarterback?
I think that's Jeff.
Okay. Because I remember one of them Broms playing quarterback. And then the interim head coach at Louisville is Deion Branch.
Oh, wow.
My boy. Played with, got drafted with in New England.
Oh, we was watching, me and Ron we always watching some like football stuff.
Yeah.
We was watching like best NFL highlights. Was you on the team when the lineman returned the kickoff?
Hell no. I don't think so.
That was like 2010.
Nah, hell no. They had been cut me.
Damn.
Been gone. Been gone, dog. Been gone. 2010. Hell no. Shit, no. Which lineman was it?
Dan Connolly.
Oh, I remember Dan, but no, I wasn't on that team.
Man, what's up with Bill and them on the offense?
Who?
Bill.
Belichick?
Yeah, what's up with the offense?
Hey, they don't have it.
They got Matt Patricia.
They don't have it. I know.
Like, what's up with that?
They don't have it, dog. Matt, I mean, Bill tried the more you could do. More you could do, more around. I don't even know what Matt P doing calling the offense.
I think he might be trying to learn from his last.
I don't know what the fuck Matt P trying to do. From being at Detroit.
Yeah, they was like, and somebody said, I forget whose defensive coordinator came out and said he calls plays like a defensive coordinator.
The offensive play.
Same with Dennis Allen.
Yeah.
Dennis Allen sucks.
Horrible.
Straight up.
And the Saints in a way worse spot.
Oh, my God.
Than the Patriots.
Way worse spot, but they could be in the mix of the shit because the conference sucks.
Yeah, and the division sucks.
That's what I'm saying. The division sucks, bro. Falcons suck.
Bucks.
Tampa suck.
What's up with Tom?
Panthers
suck.
too.
Tom got too much going on in his head mentally, dog.
Tom want to be in San Francisco.
Of course he does.
Oh, yeah, that's the perfect
and I'm gonna tell you,
situation for him.
yeah, because he's a Cali kid and grew
He
up
was
watching
taking pictures and
Montana.
stuff.
He loves it.
He was taking all the pictures at the stadium, like all
Dude,
the old stuff.
His whole thing, even when I was there decades ago, was California, San Francisco, Joe Montana,
Steve
Young. Yeah, Golden Gate Bridge. Like, that's his thing, you know what I mean? So
Full house.
that's eventually, it's so crazy to say eventually because he's so damn old in the
really
game.
Set up for him too.
It is.
They got McCaffrey. They really got three running backs that they could.
Debo.
Like,
Bruh.
they should just run the
If
road.
Tom Brady go over there, don't worry about
Bro,
it.
do you think they should just run the wing T?
Who? San Francisco?
They could.
With who?
With
I'm saying who the quarterback would be.
Tom, shit. Oh no,
Wing T with Tom, bitch.
Yeah, they don't need
Brock
Tom
Purdy.
running that.
They can run it with old boy.
They can run it with
What's the boy name that just got hurt?
Garoppolo.
Not him.
No,
the other one.
The one they drafted.
Sorry.
The one they drafted.
Yeah, Trey Lance.
Trey Lance. Him.
I thought he got hurt too.
He did get hurt. That's who I said the one that got hurt.
They can run it with him.
But you know, Garoppolo ain't get hurt. They just cut him. I mean, not cut him. They demoted him to the backup. And then Lance got hurt, and then they put Garoppolo back in. Garoppolo wasn't even practicing on the same field. For real.
You got to go over there.
He was practicing on the other field because they were trying to trade him.
Oh, they put.
You know what I'm saying?
Must be the truth.
Oh, Lord.
They put him on the backup field?
Yeah.
Oh,
for real. Real shit. They put him on the field and wouldn't let him because they were about to trade him. For real. So, shit, you already know how that went. Give me that. I need that, dog.
49ers playing right now, too.
Who winning?
It's tied 0-0. They playing the Seahawks in Seattle.
Purdy.
That was Mr. Irrelevant.
I'm telling you, bro. That look, he playing like
he balling.
I heard an ESPN analyst say
he balling.
They said the first game he played real nice, like he was at somebody's house, like he did everything right. He set the towel back up in the bathroom and all of that. But the second
now
game,
he getting nasty.
He got nasty. He put his feet up. He felt good. He was comfortable.
Hey,
that's true.
No, listen. They talking about Mr. Irrelevant and stuff like that. I mean, the kid's balling.
That throw he had to McCaffrey,
bruh. I mean, some of it, and for me, it's just some guys, especially at the quarterback position, they get in there, and the moment seems too big for them.
It's not too big for him.
Not for this boy here. It's like he's been waiting for this opportunity, and he's taking so like. Listen, he's put 4 years on his NFL lifetime already, and he's put himself in a conversation to get a job next year.
That boy, daddy was in the stands crying Sunday, like balling, boohoo, crying, watching his son beat Tom Brady, which is crazy.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Wait, you see Tom sign the boys ball after they picked him off,
bro?
That's crazy.
Because you got, bro, it's like that's the status he's in. That's the straight. You know what I mean? It's like, and then the other thing is you ain't about to see him a lot more.
No.
You know what I mean? So sign this for me.
Please, come on, dog.
Sign this for me.
But I mean, dude did say he been watching Tom since he was 2 years old.
I know, bro.
Which is like
it's crazy.
Pretty much like, yeah. That's pretty much my life. I've been watching Tom Brady pretty much since I was born.
No, like literally since I was born.
He was drafted in what, 96? Got drafted in 96? 99. Okay,
so what the hell? Yeah,
I've literally been watching Tom Brady.
I was 3 years old when he got drafted.
I wasn't even born when he got drafted.
That is amazing, y'all sitting up here. Y'all make me feel so old.
I was 3 years old when he got drafted.
I was not
when he
born.
won his first Super Bowl.
My
what year he won?
01.
So I was 9. No.
You was not 9 in 01. You was like 5.
Chill.
4 finna be 5.
Yeah.
You was 5 years old in 01.
I was 5, yeah.
I was 1 month when he won it.
I was born in 01.
Yeah.
What?
I was born in the end of 01.
You was born in 01?
Yeah.
Goodness
October 01.
gracious.
I was 1 month to the day when he won it because it was on February 4th, and I was born January 4th. And it's like the Super Bowl was January 4th, 2002 because season 01.
Boy, listen, y'all like my kids.
Yeah.
For real. That's crazy. You talk about you weren't even born.
Yeah.
You talking about you was 3.
Yeah. I was 3 when he got drafted.
Right.
5 when he won his first chip.
That's crazy.
I was a month.
And he just won his. He won his what? 7th one when I was.
What you was, Ron? A month?
I was a month.
Ron didn't even know what a football was.
I was
He was like, that's
one.
Tom, though. Y'all know 12 out here.
Ron was getting held like a football.
Yeah, exactly. That's crazy as hell, bro. And he's still kicking. Still going hard. And this is the thing. What's so crazy about it, being at division so damn weak. How many more weeks we got left in football, Ron?
It's week.
What week we in right now?
Week 15, so 3.
We going to 18, huh?
Yeah.
What's the standings in the NFC South with the Saints?
Bucks, number 1. Then it's the
Bucks
Falcons.
1?
Bucks, Falcons, Panthers, and the Saints.
Because the Bucks got the head-to-head.
You know it's so crazy. I ain't even know that.
The Falcons play on Sunday.
Yep.
Who?
The Saints and the Falcons. Oh, Ron.
Where they play at?
You went to the game?
Where they play at?
Probably not.
My auntie
in the
going.
Dome in New Orleans.
So
Lisa going.
what I was about to say.
The Bumbo for real.
Oh my God! But
and the Saints don't even have a draft pick this year.
Oh my God!
Sean Payton finna come save this.
Sean Payton, bruh, Dennis Allen sucks.
Wait, did you? Also, did you hear Sean Payton might come back and coach?
I knew he was, but where is he coming? I know his contract is still with the Saints.
His number 1 destination was the Saints.
But that's bad because the pick gonna be.
That's what he said. That's big.
Put DA back at DC. I'm gonna be a Saints fan. Sean Payton come back. I
Who
told
the
Ron
fuck gonna be the quarterback?
I'm not gonna lie with you.
Don't matter.
Yeah, it don't even matter. Look, I say me personally.
I'll be honest with you.
I would go trade. I would go trade for Justin Fields if I'm the Saints. I'm gonna find the capital.
Are they getting rid of him?
Who? The
Justin
Bears?
Fields,
I mean, but if you give them something they
Bro,
want,
all the Saints got to do is go get A-Rod.
Woo!
He wasn't that a destination ever?
All they gotta do is go get A-Rod. Go get A-Rod, and if Peyton come back, go get A-Rod. That's all you gotta do. Hey, cause Alex, like, just cause of his arm alone, and he's still capable of moving around. Like, dog, his arm ain't going nowhere. His feet still there. His mental gonna get even tougher. But as far as like built to win a championship, if the Saints are still, because I think the Saints was built this year to win a championship. They was. If they still built like this to win a championship, and you bring Peyton on, go get A-Rod, man.
That's all that acid tripping he'd be doing.
Go get that gangster. A-Rod a gangster.
And them perks.
A-Rod a gangster, and then you keep Thomas. Like, just think about the receiving core that A-Rod will be coming to.
He is a gangster.
Who?
Yerk Rogers.
Perk
Who?
Rogers.
Yerk Rogers.
Perk Rogers.
Perk, you be on them perks?
Man, bro. Man, Aaron Rodgers said he.
I mean, he was up there with Brett now.
He said he pop a perk before every game.
I ain't mad at him.
When he won the MVP last year, he said he popped.
Hey, listen, dog. I know it might be How? It may be controversial, but hey, I ain't mad at A-Rod. For real. I ain't mad, because all it is just like you getting a shot. They shoot you up anyway. Pop one. Like, I'm not mad at him. Hey, all that physical, the physicalness of the game and getting beat up at the quarterback position, I tell people all the time, it's the only position where you get hit and can't hit back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't take it out on nobody else. You can't target nobody. You can't go out and say, I'm going to kill him. I'm going to go get him after he do this to me. You can't do none of that.
That is true.
So, I ain't, you know.
That's crazy.
For real.
That's crazy.
I never really thought of it like that.
I honestly never thought about it like that at all. But, like, I understood it. Like, playing football,
I mean, it's
like,
what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I ain't tripping about it. It is what it is. It's different. You know what I mean? Some people never get the joy of throwing a touchdown or understanding what that feel like. But it's the same thing. I ain't gonna never get the joy of understanding what it feel like to get that get back unless, and even this don't happen, because now you gotta get your head on the swivel. Like when you throw a pick, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, boy, wait till I get my hand.
Bad.
Yes, because everybody trying to take you out.
Yeah, it's true.
That's for real.
Yeah.
Because that's when I say, like, boy, I ever throw a pick, whoever picked that bitch, I'm going to tear their ass up.
I ain't gonna lie.
But no.
I did used to try to find the quarterback.
That's what everybody does, because they tell you to find the quarterback because that's the one person that nobody really accounts for, and then he makes the tackle. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? On the guy running back the ball, nobody. So now they teach you, take the quarterback out. That's what they teach defenses. Yeah. Take the quarterback out first because he's, you know what I'm saying? He's usually the one that makes the tackle on the pick. So now you can't even say, I'm going to go tear the dude up who picked it up, because now you got to be looking for people to knock your head off. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that interception, that's a crazy place
it's a detriment.
That's a scary place to be if you ain't the defense.
That shit a detriment, dog. Stu, give me another piece of that paper towel, dog. What you got up on Hot Topics, Jay?
LSU's Angel Reese recorded her 10th consecutive double-double, and the only other player in LSU history to do that is Sylvia Fowles. But listen to
Where's
this.
Sylvia Fowles from? Do you know where she was from originally?
Florida.
You know it. Don't be mad.
But this is the biggest stat. Angel Reese is the only NBA, WNBA, or D1.
I thought she won in the NBA.
Listen. Listen.
Okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
The only NBA, WNBA, or D1 men's or women's player in the last 20 years to have 30-plus points, 15-plus rebounds, 4-plus assists, 4-plus steals, 80% shooting, all in one game.
Jeez, say that again.
30-plus points, 15-plus rebounds,
30-plus points,
assists, 4-plus steals, and 80% shooting.
Wait.
She was 13 for 15 from the field. She only missed 2 shots.
Dog, she's on like player of the year in SEC level now. Let me ask you this. Who is the women's player who is the, like, coming into this year? Maybe we got to look it up.
On my watch list.
Coming into this year. Now I know, South Carolina, Tennessee, the usuals. Who was the leading or head? You know how they have predictions at the end, at the beginning? What?
I think so.
How you know what I'm about to ask?
Who was the lead in
who do they think was going to, basically, who they going to have their eyes on this year, basically? Alexis Morris.
I guess y'all right. Yeah.
You talking about here or just overall?
SEC.
SEC.
Like who was like, you know how they have like predictions for the year, like this person gonna be who?
Aaliyah Boston from South Carolina.
Okay, so she was like SEC Player of the Year prediction and all that. That's what I'm talking about. You know how they predict? Or she was last year?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So how is she compared to Reese right now? That's what I'm saying. Like, how is she compared to what Reese is doing right now? As far as like numbers, you know what I'm saying?
Consecutive double-doubles, I don't think.
Yeah, but I'm saying like how many, because you know that shit go off of how your team's doing, points per game, all that. So Reese, how much is Reese averaging?
30 plus points.
What?
She averages a double-double.
Yeah, I know, but she's averaging 30 points and 10 rebounds? That's what you telling me?
Let me go look.
Goodness gracious. That's what you saying? Is she averaging? Because you know you got your lip poked out, so you like bias. You always biased.
I got my lip poked out.
I keep telling you can't be letting this bias get to you.
She averages 24 points, 14.3 rebounds, 3.2 assists, and she's 64.6% from the field. She's first in rebounds in the country.
Oh my God, she is a monster. 24 points and 14 rebounds a game,
and she can dribble the ball like a guard.
Oh my God. Oh, yeah, we're going to get on that Reese train right here, baby. Did you?
Ooh, she had a nice little no-look pass, dime.
We're gonna get on the Reese train over here where my dog's at. For real. We're going to take your advice.
Train.
What? We on the women's basketball train. You know how we love Kim Mulkey?
I'll tell you my players to watch.
For LSU?
Yes.
Flo J?
Of course, Angel Reese. Kateri Poole. I think Kateri Poole, Kim Mulkey said it last night.
Where's she from?
New York.
Oh, they be balling in New York, boy. She what year she is?
Sophomore.
Boy, Kim Mulkey don't be bullshitting, boy. She got them
freshman.
animals.
But Kateri,
Kim Mulkey got them animals.
She was saying that she just brings like a spark coming off the bench, like they're 6-man essentially, and she get starting minutes if you look at it like that. But I like her. I like her game.
Yeah.
I really like Jasmine Carson. She can shoot that three. Like
Jasmine.
It's going in every time. She only missed. I think she made 3 or 4, and she only missed 2 of them.
3 for 4? That ain't missing 2.
No, I didn't say. You wasn't listening. It don't matter.
Hey,
but her
24 and 14, dog. With 4 assists?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. What's the Tigers' record?
10-0. 10-0.
What?
They ain't lost the game. They 10-0.
When we start SEC play?
January. Yeah, January. They're going to Hawaii right now for the Maui Classic. They finna play Montana State.
Let me ask you this, Ron. Who are the top 5 scorers? Who the top 5 scorers?
For LSU?
Nah, in the SEC. Women's. I need to know. Because how balanced are we offensively? If we lose Reese, we in trouble?
Yeah.
Big
She's
trouble?
giving you 30 points and 15 rebounds.
You see, you keep saying 30. It's not 30. It's 24.
Because she had like 2 games.
It don't matter. It's still 24. You giving this girl, you know how many points, 6 more points is? Don't be elevating the stats.
Okay,
24 is monster, huh?
3 more shots.
Yeah. In points per game.
Or 6 more free throws.
Listen.
I got it for you.
She a dog. 24 and 14.
Angel Reese is the number 1 scorer in the SEC right now.
In the SEC, number 1 scorer. That's
5.
crazy. Go
it's
ahead.
Angel Reese, Brittany Davis from Alabama.
Okay. Well, how much she averaged? Give us the average too. How much?
17.2.
Oh, so ain't nobody else close.
Ain't nobody else close. That's why I'm saying.
I mean, that's why I'm asking. Nobody else close.
And Flage in the top 15.
That's the other thing I'm trying to figure out is that's why I asked about the balance.
It's not even close.
So how much Flage?
Flage 14 and she averaging 14.
Balling. She right up there at the top too.
But nobody else is even in the 20s. It's not even close.
Where is Reese as far as the nation?
For points per game?
Yeah. She got to be up there. And I ain't talking about no Mid-American Conference. I'm talking about, you know what I mean? Power 5.
Okay, I can see.
Power 5.
From Iowa probably up there.
Angel Reese number 6.
That white chick.
She balling. Angel Reese balling.
Angel Reese number 6.
They got this white girl
from Iowa.
No,
she be.
That's not even the one who's the highest though. She's not even. She's
not
number
up
2.
there?
She's number 2. Her name's Caitlin Clark, but it's not her.
She be.
It's Keyshawn Washington from Drexel. She averaging 28.1.
Wow.
Yeah, but they still ain't. They still listen. They still listen. Reese a monster.
Exactly.
You hear me? 24-14 in the SEC. They ain't started SEC play yet though, huh? That's gonna come down a little bit.
Nah, cause ain't nobody else in the SEC really.
Yeah, but listen, she can still average 24, but just off of competition alone is what I'm saying. Like the competition is gonna stiffen up. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna stiffen up a little bit, but it's gonna show really what kind of dog she is if she continue that onslaught like that against SEC opponents. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. What's the best part about her game?
Rebounding. She can finish around the rim.
Okay. Yeah. That's big. And
she got an outside, like a mid-range, a good mid-range game.
18 on in?
Yeah. She can shoot.
I would say yeah, but like she don't even have to do that.
Yeah. She's so dominant in the post. It's like
she can score from anywhere, but she don't even have to like their
like
high-low game.
So she got post moves.
Yeah, we talking 10 foot and less.
She finishing under the rim, like.
She like Zion. She gonna have to shoot.
She don't have to.
Zion, that's a whole. We gonna get on the Pelicans. That's a whole different animal there. Zion, huh?
And she make her free throws. That's big.
Okay, yeah, hell yeah. Boy. What's her percentage from the free throw line?
Let's see.
That is very important in basketball.
Ron, what's her percentage from the free throw line? You over there on your phone? You know, I call them out on here. Boy. We call them out all the time on here, boy. Find out, boy. We call them out on here.
Oh, 64.6.
So she about, what, 65%? That ain't high now.
Let me see.
That ain't high at all. So that means she really could be averaging a couple more points.
But that's better.
Stu?
It's supposed to be better than like 50%.
What?
Like field goal percentage?
Nah, your free throws got to be up in the 80s. At least.
I'm looking at the wrong
80s. Great free throw shooters, 80s. 80s are better. 80s are better, man. You gotta them free points. That's why I call free throws. You gotta average 80% or better.
You can work with 72.
I can't. Maybe you can. I can't.
In the 70s,
you gotta be an 80% or better free. You are crazy.
In the 70s, a 70s is like you make one, you miss
that's
one.
Average. That's average. That's average. That's average. Listen, y'all go and watch the great players. You got to average 80%. It's free throws. You got to be in the 80s or better. I'm not accepting no 75% free throw shooter and you're an upper echelon player.
That's what LeBron be doing.
No, yeah, that's LeBron. LeBron been notorious for missing free throws. You got to be in the 80s, dog. Like real shit. You got to be an 80% or better free throw shooter.
That man, LeBron.
For real. Just look up like the greats. I mean, they all are 80%. Look up Steph Curry, Jordan, all these guys. You got to be in the 80s or better, bro. You got to. They free points. 90s where you want to be, but the 80s, you know what I'm saying? 80% or better. That's the standard. Ain't nobody no 70% free throw shooter. No free points. That ain't going to work. So Angel Reese 65, she got to get up there. Just imagine if she was 80. She'd be averaging 30. For real.
This is true.
She raw, though. She is raw. 24-14. What else you got, Jay?
Lil Wayne received his first diamond
Weezy
plaque
Wee.
for
That's his first one?
For the single Lollipop.
Ever? Oh, Lollipop was a monster.
You got to look at the little video when he was talking about it.
We got it?
Yeah.
That's his first one?
Yeah.
Weezy? I can't believe it.
That man Lil Wayne.
Huh?
That man Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne? My bad. Louisiana. No disrespect. Louisiana. Where is that, Stu? I can't hear it.
It's not up there yet. Hold on.
That's his first diamond?
Yeah.
Congratulations to the GOAT, the GOAT for real, boy.
Shawty wanted thug.
Shawty wanted thug.
Lollipop.
Yeah.
My first diamond record. Certified. 10 million singles sold. Not streams. 10 million singles. So
that's even worth more right there, my G.
My first diamond record, 10 million singles. So that's a lot of people. I appreciate every single one of you. I swear to God. Ladies and gentlemen, Lollipop, it's all yours, man. Rest in peace, Static Major. Shawty wanted the.
That's dope. I can't believe that's his first one.
I know.
Congratulations to Lil Wayne, man. Lollipop. Like a lollipop.
Yep, and the dude that did the chorus died.
That's why I say rest in peace. What his name was? Static?
Major.
Okay, yeah, he was raw.
R.I.P.
That Lollipop, yeah, man. That definitely, hey, shout out to Lil Wayne for that one, boy. That's definitely a classic. That is a classic right there. I can't believe that's his first diamond piece. Dime piece. Much more to come for that cat. The GOAT, the real GOAT right there. What you got, Jay? That's a real GOAT.
I looked in the doc and saw something funny.
What?
But I'm gonna tell you later. But
what you laughing for, Stu? You saw the same shit?
Yeah.
How the fuck y'all saw the same shit, laughed at the same time? Y'all on that, huh?
I shared it. But
okay, got you.
Going back to basketball, LSU forward KJ Williams was SEC Player of the Week. He's raw.
He had 30 the other day.
Big 30.
Who they played?
But they was down by like, was that same game?
Yeah,
they were down by like 20.
What?
They were playing
Who
like
they
Wake
played?
Forest. I think it was Wake Forest.
Yeah, Wake Forest.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they was
Hey,
down bad.
listen. Shout out to my dog Tasman Mitchell, man.
It's in the doc.
I've been asking them about, what's going on with the team, how them boys looking, and he telling me, bro, they working hard, but we put them together, woo woo woo. So is he one of the transfers?
Yeah, from Murray State.
Okay.
He came with McMahon.
Yeah, okay.
No, but he a dog though, bro.
What position he play? I don't know nothing about them basketball players. How tall he is? Which number is he? 12? Let me see what the boy got right quick. 12. He looked like that boy that was there a couple years ago.
6'10".
Are he 6'10", dropping it like that?
KD.
Hell nah. Come on now. Stop playing.
Yeah, don't do that.
I was like,
Stop
y'all take
playing
everything
talking
too
about
serious.
KD, man.
KD's
You talking about height. I know what you talking about, Jay. You
Yeah,
talking about height.
y'all
That's
was
all.
saying that
Hashtag
too
Manders.
I ain't gonna lie now. He got a nice shot to be that tall.
KD.
I want to see some aggression, though. He thumped that thing or what? Get to him. Oh, yeah. That's it's okay. All right. And he did this against who?
Wake Forest.
Oh, okay.
Is that Wake Forest?
Yeah, that's Wake. Wake Forest. What number? Wake Forest, the Demon Deacons. I got a partner, man. My partner Rob, his son played for Wake Forest. This was a Christmas tournament? What, this was in the Bahamas? Okay. Yeah. This was the Bahamas?
I believe so.
Yeah, the Bahamas tournament. Okay, and they was down 20 and came back. That's big. That builds character.
Yeah.
Builds a lot of character. So he's the man on the squad.
One of them.
Who the other one?
Adam Miller. Yeah, I would still say Adam Miller.
That's good.
I need to
That's
keep
good.
watching
It'd be
him. I watch
interesting.
women's
It's
more.
yeah, shit, I would too. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be. Oh, he got it. I mean, all he doing is shooting threes. It's gonna be interesting to see once they get into SEC play. How they fare, because that's gonna be tough. What you thinking about that once they get in SEC play?
Alabama,
you think they got a
good.
chance? Oh
Arkansas,
yeah, Alabama.
They got some squads in the SEC. This
I
year.
know,
It's
dog.
Kentucky always
It's
good.
deep.
Kentucky.
Go to
Tennessee
Kentucky.
always.
All of them gonna be, and the West tough, dog.
Texas A&M never bad.
So we don't think they're gonna do well. We don't think.
They play Arkansas first, and Arkansas is tough. Arkansas gave us trouble last season.
It's hard with.
Yeah, this scheduling and the schedule don't help because they didn't get challenged early. Like they haven't been really challenged besides the Wake Forest game. But they start off.
They got Arkansas, Kentucky, Texas A&M, Florida. They can lose all of them.
Alabama, Auburn.
They
Well,
can lose
I mean,
every single one of those.
Yeah, but I mean, shit. That's what you facing when you come in and you put
Arkansas
it and you got a
top
new
10.
coach. Who?
Arkansas top 10. Alabama number 4.
In the
Auburn
country?
number 19, yes.
Alabama
Tennessee,
for in the
number 6.
country?
Mississippi State number 17.
Like,
God,
Mississippi
Jesus.
State good.
When did listen, motherfuckers
SEC
talking about the
just not
SEC,
good.
just football. Basketball is crazy, seems like. But see, the thing about it is, like, when you get out, you gotta go face the Carolinas and the Dukes and all that. That's when them blue
North
bloods.
Carolina not all that good right now.
Yeah, but they always gonna be relevant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
They're going to still get in the tournament.
yeah, and then like when you play them, it's always gonna be a big deal because they're a blue blood. You know what I mean? So anytime them blue bloods get on there, it's gonna be a problem. But I'm gonna tell you, for all these teams in the SEC to be ranked in basketball the way they are right now, goodness gracious! And I know we always like compete real good in the basketball. You know what I'm saying? But we don't win the chip though.
No, we don't.
We don't win the
We
chip.
won
They
it
always
before.
huh?
Kentucky was the team.
Ken,
that was
you
winning.
already, man. We know all
We didn't
about
win-
Kentucky
Did
though.
we win it that?
And
No.
Bruce Pearl, listen, you gotta take your hat off to Bruce Pearl, whatever team he coaching, whether it's Auburn, Tennessee, Bruce Pearl has proven that he gonna recruit and he gonna get you there. You know, he on that mob shit, but you already know Bruce Pearl gonna get you there, dog. I fool with Bruce Pearl. Whatever squad he at Auburn now?
Yep.
Whatever squad he on, they gonna get there. I like his philosophy and how
He on that mob shit.
Yeah. Bruce Pearl, you ain't never seen his interviews?
Oh, yeah, he is.
Intense. That's what I mean by that. He intense. Bruce Pearl ain't having it. He gonna play defense. You know that. Them guards gonna play defense.
I seen a clip of Jabari Smith from last year from Auburn team. His dad played at LSU.
Yeah, my dog, Big Nasty.
Yeah. I seen a clip of him locking Giannis up, like D'ing him up.
At Houston?
At Houston.
Hey,
At 19 years old.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Houston got a little squad.
Jabari Smith might have been the steal of the draft.
They got a squad.
And I ain't just saying, like, that youngster good, bro. I ain't lying. He good. What he averaging this year?
Ron would know before.
Ron, what he averaging? Jabari Smith. There you go on your phone again.
All right. Nah, but we wasn't talking about him like that. I got it.
What you got,
He
Jay?
averaging 12 points a game.
That's good for a rookie, dog. How many minutes? That's
30
important.
minutes a game.
That's what that's good for. And then that show you that they playing him. That boy raw now. He gonna be a gangster.
36% on 3.
Whoo, that's almost 40. And see, y'all talking about percentage. Threes, you want to be at 40%.
Yeah.
That's
You know that, right? And you know Steph like 50. God damn. Now, tell me what Steph Curry free throw percentage is, Ron. Steph Curry.
Like his career or just this year?
I don't care any year. Any year. Bet is over 80. Any year.
91.6.
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, Stu? Yeah. 90. So, they free points. Them stars, they shit gonna be 80 or better. That's why that's the like, dog. That's like a quarterback. You know what it's like? It's like a quarterback. It's like you telling the quarterback, hey man, get this ball and throw it through the uprights. Yeah. Or even make the uprights half of what they are and say throw it through that little part. Who ain't gonna do that? If I don't do that 80% of my throws, I suck. All I'm doing is standing up there throwing it. Ain't nobody rushing at me, ain't nothing. I'm just throwing it. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing them guys at the free throw line. You hear Shaq talk about it all the time. But, dog, okay. Imagine if Shaq was 80% free throws. How many fucking points would he average? And how much more dominant Shaq was the most dominant force in the NBA ever for a fucking span. Who the fuck was fucking with Shaq? Nobody. Who was trying to block his damn monster dunks that would break your damn wrist? Nobody. Only time they foul him is on the ground and put him at the free throw line.
Yeah. Put him at the line.
You know what I'm saying? Now let's imagine the big Diesel, the big Shaq Fu, the big everything. You know what I'm saying? Average 80. Dog, that's like, imagine, and that's as many times as these guys get to the line. Imagine how many times they're fouling Shaq to get to the line. That's at least 10 more points.
Yeah.
Put 10 more points on that boy average. He up there with Wilt, close. what I'm saying? Shit count. What you got, Jay?
Caleb Williams was the Heisman Trophy winner. I put a little video of it in the doc.
Let me see that. I ain't gonna lie though, the boy could spin that motherfucker.
Oh my goodness.
He can spin that motherfucker.
When I saw him throw that ball,
dude, I ain't gonna lie now. I've been seeing it. That motherfucker spin that thing. I ain't gonna lie, spin it and didn't.
Bro, you know he was an LSU lean at one.
Oh boy, that boy could spin that thing. Oh, he could spin it. Lord have mercy, can't. What the hell? Oh, here we go. Steve Spurrier. Congrats, man. Y'all boys know y'all was second, huh?
Stetson knew he wasn't winning.
Yeah.
Oh, God, no.
and people was really mad that he didn't win it.
I don't even know why. You know, they always want the great white hope. No, not this time. It's over with. I ain't gonna lie. We got any highlights of this?
Caleb Williams?
Yeah.
Oh, you want Caleb Williams highlights?
Yeah. I just want to show him spinning the dog. The boy here could spin the football, homie. So that's why he won this award. For true.
Be real. He the closest thing to Pat Mahomes that I've seen.
Bigger.
Smaller. Pat Mahomes is bigger than him, for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bigger.
Yeah, Pat Mahomes is bigger. But as far as like just the arm talent and the stuff that he do on the football field,
he don't drop it down from as many angles.
Oh yeah, bro.
Listen,
he get him with the side arms, the Matt Stafford throws.
Yeah, once he get the college angle is different than the pro angle. You understand what I'm saying? And the thing with him, with being with his stature, bruh, that motherfucker, boy, I tell you, that motherfucker Kelly will inflict that thing, and it's like, you right, bro, you right. He the closest to the Patrick Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? He can spin it, bro. Like, he can spin it. It's as easy as when I seen J-Rock throw it. It's as easy as when J-Rock let that thing go. And then the angle, like, the boy could spin the football, bro. He could spin it. The thing with it though, see like this here, NFL, this shit don't work. I ain't lying. That's against Notre Dame. Sorry ass defensive lineman ain't working. No, I'm serious.
Yeah,
so,
you're right.
So that part of the game, like when I watch it, right? When I watch quarterbacks, and just like that, and people are ranting and rave about that play, right? And it was a great play. Great play on his behalf, everything. And that's what you do against an inferior opponent. But the difference when you graduate and get to the league, the difference in that play and when you get in the NFL is that play right there won't be a completion 8 out of 10 times. I'm not going to say it won't be. 2 times you may get it. But the great play in the NFL when it comes to that particular play, what we just seen happen against Notre Dame, is for you to make that one guy miss, knowing that the edge is crashing, you throw that bitch out of bounds. Like, that's a great play. You feel what I'm saying? Because in the NFL, you may get away with that one time, but it's going to be that time that ball is low. You run around with that ball low, and now they dive and take that shit away from you. But that's going to be what the offensive coordinator, the league, they help him with and guide him with. But as far as Caleb and his arm talent and throwing the football and understanding where to go, it ain't, honestly, is that arm talent ain't none better right now at the college level than him. And that's why Lincoln Riley wanted to get him over there at USC so bad from where he came from. What you looking up, Stu?
Trying to find him actually throwing the ball.
Don't worry about that. What you got, Jay?
That's all I got.
So,
What about?
Oh, you wanted to hear about the awards?
Yeah, LSU had their awards banquet.
Okay.
The team award banquets, and we know that that some major awards was given out, and some of those things may entice certain quarterbacks to return. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so the Charles McClendon Most Valuable Player of the Year award was Jaden Daniels. Percy E. Roberts Defensive Player of the Year, Harold Perkins Jr. Percy E. Roberts Offensive Player of the Year, Josh Williams.
Hey, let's highlight that as walk on, right? Because he's not a walk on, but that is what he was categorized at last year and became one of the best players, definitely one of the best backs, but definitely one of the best players on the team. So shout out to Josh.
The Percy E. Roberts Special Teams Player of the Year, Jay Bramblett.
I ain't gonna lie, dog. I ain't even gonna lie. Sure, no, but they should have just
omitted the put an asterisk next to it this year.
Yeah, bro. Like special team been a problem all year. We know that from the beginning. So I'm sure there's something that the coaches saw on film, and he may have done the best out of everybody, graded the best, so on and so forth. But my dog,
I mean, he was. I would say, Ro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Jay Bramblett was the brightest spot of the special teams.
So that's what I'm saying. It's deserving. It's
like,
deserving.
He was the most. If they was gonna give it to anybody on that unit, it was Jay Bramblett.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to him then. But if he was the brightest spot, and that's who deserving of it. So I'm gonna go with y'all on that one. And everybody else need to take his lead. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
The player who represented outstanding character and contributions to the team was Ali Gay.
Hey, that's my dog right there, though. Ali Gay. He got his first sack late in the season. I know he's going on to bigger and better things.
He'll get a shot in the NFL.
He's gonna get a big shot. I think the best football for Ali Gay is yet to come.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's a physically opposing guy. You know what I mean? It looks the part.
Young in his football
fast,
career.
young, and there you go, 100%. Don't know what the fuck he's. You know what I'm saying?
Like
he's gonna continue to get better, and he's young, man. Like Ali Gay's best football yet to come. Whoever draft him is gonna get someone that could learn and grow. And once he get in the league after about 3 years, he's gonna be a monster. He's gonna be a monster. Shout out to Ali Gay, man, for real. Great guy too. Great young man.
The George M. Wallace Award, which is for defensive leadership and performance, was B.J. Ojulari. The Lineman of the Year award was Will Campbell.
I saw that big Will got that. That's a great achievement for him. I'm sure it was either him or Emory Jones.
Most improved offensive player, Charles Turner.
Who was that?
Center.
Oh, the kid from Harvard? Where's he from?
Charles Turner is from Florida.
I agree with that. As long as they ain't give it to the right guard.
Oh, bro.
The most improved.
Did you see that?
Was on my 75?
Oh my God.
The most improved defensive player, Micah Baskerville. The back of the year, Jarek Bernard Converse.
Back of the year. What's that?
I guess defensive back of the year.
Who is that?
Jarek Bernard Converse.
What number that was?
24.
Oh yeah, he got better as the year.
He possibly had the biggest player of the year.
He did. He got you're right.
Alvin Roy Award is a player who excelled in LSU strength and
That's
conditioning.
lifting. Yeah, who was that?
Makai Wingo.
And I could see that. Listen. Wingo could have got a most improved too. That motherfucker there, dude.
He played the most snaps this season, I think.
He was a monster. Was he a senior?
No, he is sophomore.
He coming. Oh,
he was freshman All SEC last year at Mizzou, and then transferred as a sophomore.
Listen, I ain't know that. Listen,
Steeples was his head coach. In high school.
Makai Wingo.
Yeah.
He was a sophomore.
He was sophomore. True sophomore.
Listen, he could possibly be a first round pick.
Yeah.
I did not know he was that young. That kid is phenomenal. That kid has a fucking motor that doesn't quit. Listen, I'm a big Wingo fan. You know that.
Same.
I've been saying I am a huge and Jaqueline. Yeah. I'm a big Jaqueline Roy. Those two guys. Oh my god.
And people forget that Mason Smith was out all year.
Oh yeah, we ain't forget it.
Well, a lot of people did forget that we was missing.
Mason Smith look like he got bigger though, dog. He look like he got bigger.
Might have gained a little weight. I mean, you know, that's
he off.
The
he
injury
right.
thing.
Hey, now look, you got Wingo coming back. Jaqueline Roy.
Jaqueline coming back?
Is he? We waiting.
Yeah.
I got to holler at my dog and see what he gonna do. But you got Wingo coming back, Jaqueline Roy coming back, Mason Smith coming back,
and Savion Jones.
Ooh. Listen, we're gonna be all right with the recruits. Get that back end right. Get the offense. And if Jaden Daniels, listen to your boy. I'm gonna send it out right now.
Oh, I have one more award to say.
Go ahead. Hold on.
Newcomer of the year was Greg Brooks.
Number 3?
Mm-hmm.
What year is he?
He is a
junior,
I think.
He coming back though. We don't know.
TBD.
You know, that's the thing about the NFL now. It's like potential is a big thing now. Mm. Before, where it was like potential with the quarterbacks
was big.
Yeah.
But other than that, if you had to have the production to really get drafted at that slot.
That's exactly right.
Now it's just.
Now it's you young, you show a little something. We know you could do something. Come on as a 3rd round pick. Come on as a 4th round pick. And like I said, so let's take Greg Brooks for example, right? If Greg Brooks is getting at least a $5,000 a month NIL deal, right? Mm-hmm. And half of that is going going home to moms, right? You ain't paying nothing for your room and board, paying nothing for woo-woo. But now you could get you could get your degree. Mm-hmm. I don't know if he has it, but I'm just right. And so now you have the opportunity to stay in school, get your degree, also keep your NIL deal. Mom's good, you good. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what that shit's supposed to do for a kid like this. So you're not coming out early because I got to take care of mom. I got to woo-woo, do this and do that. So this is what I'm talking about where the NIL come into play now is where now the kid can stay in school, improve your draft stats. Only way you fuck your draft stats up, you get hurt. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, okay, let's say you go through, you don't get hurt. Mom's good. You good, you get your degree. Mm-hmm. That adds another 3-4 years onto your NFL life. And most importantly, you got your degree which adds infinity or whatever it is onto your just life personally. Right. You know what I'm saying? So which is most important. Yeah. And that's what I would like to see that NIL shit get to where it's helping these kids.
I'm honestly not opposed to even like the NFL putting in like an extra bonus on your signing bonus maybe if you get your college degree. You know what I mean? Just something different, like something to just.
If you've graduated, here's an extra $250,
because you know,
or extra 3 something.
Some guys graduate in 3 years.
I agree.
Before they even go to the league, and they go to the league
I agree.
as juniors.
I agree.
You know,
I agree. Shit, Kev graduated in like 3.5.
Exactly. So
like real shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, give them an incentive. I agree. That's a great idea. Give them an incentive.
And then that might keep some kids in school because they know I got to
go. The important part about it is, for me, bro, is just like, because of the demographics of who's in these positions in these sports realms, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, us. So, in order for us to continue to excel with it, it makes sense for us to be able to stay in, still make sure mom's good, because that's all we care a fuck about. Still make sure mom's good, but we're able to stay in school, get that degree, make our life a little bit better, create more knowledge, create more wealth for what's to come. You know what I'm saying? So that's the part about it for me that helps and is more beneficial to the individual, which is us. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to the university. Because they're going to get theirs. It don't matter if it's us or who comes after us and all that. They're going to get theirs. But it's for us to make sure that we know what it is exactly we want to get out of it and get it out of it. You know what I'm saying? So whether it's mom's getting this and I'm standing getting this degree and getting all the benefits that come from this, then that's what it is. But it's not just one-sided. You feel me? Where the university or the community is benefiting from it, but I'm still not getting my degree after such and such a time. And that's on us, honestly. I'm still not getting my degree, and I'm still not doing this, and I'm still behind. But the university, whoever, is still flourishing. No, it needs to be an even split, or even a split in my favor the way I'm winning. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that's gonna go. What we got, Jay? What we got? That's it. So we got Christmas coming up. Christmas coming up. What you got on your Christmas wish list? Where?
Nothing too much on me.
What your son got on his wish list? Most importantly,
he wanted a Jamar Chase jersey.
Mm-hmm.
I got him some shoes already, so we good in that department. He wanted a Jamar Chase jersey, and he told me he wanted some LSU gloves. I don't know if you could work that out for me. Some real LSU gloves.
We can work that out. We can work out some real gloves.
That's what the man said he wants. So
we can work out some real gloves, dog. Of course, for little man.
He developed the obsession with Jamar Chase. That's his
good
guy.
Obsession. That's a good obsession. He's a great receiver.
But he do like the Cowboys though.
Yes, he should.
He will tell you, bro, I'm telling you, this little dude knows the name, position, what team they play on, all of that.
I ain't surprised.
Like
that's why he
everybody.
That's why we locked in.
You and his son?
We locked in.
Yeah, but listen, the little boy don't know no better. He's very impressionable at this age. You know what I'm saying? But look, we could do something about them gloves though, dog. Like we get a little man hooked up. It might be a little big. Ron, what's on your wish list, dog? Don't say nothing.
Nah, it's not nothing, but like it's hard to like think, cause like usually like when I get stuff for Christmas, I be satisfied and like I don't really want nothing else. But like I never really go into it no more like wanting something for Christmas. Like if that makes sense.
No,
like,
it don't.
No,
say
like
again, it don't.
like
really
okay,
Christmas.
Like I don't really ask for nothing for Christmas no more. But like if I get something for Christmas, I usually be satisfied like with that.
Okay. What do you want? That's what I'm asking. What do you want? I understand you're a very humble guy, is what you're saying. But what do you want? Like if you had a wish for Christmas, what would it be? What do you want? You know what I mean? Like how little man want that Jamar Chase shit?
Yeah. Shoot.
Well,
some more money probably.
Yeah. You want that cheese, baby. That cheese.
Real, like,
of course.
That's exactly what I told people I wanted for graduation. Like,
money?
What you want for graduation?
Money.
Cash.
Yeah, let me do
straight cash,
hey,
homie.
Let me tell you something, dog. That's why I'm so glad about where I'm at with my kids, because all my kids are basically older kids. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like to shop anyway. You know what I'm saying? So like even for my fiance, hey guys, you know what I'm saying? I order that shit, or you know what I mean? Like how I go about it. But I don't like going into malls. I don't like going into stores. But like for me, I also don't like putting my information out on line and shit either. Why you laughing?
Man, don't trust the internet.
I don't, bro, because like when I was in New England, I got fucked up where somebody stole like my shit. Yeah, and they ordered like fucking farm equipment and shit like that. For real, dog, in Montana, like
farm equipment to Montana.
Dude,
that sounds like some.
It was over
stuff.
80 bands though.
Oh man, oh no, that's.
So I had like it took me over a year to get. I ain't even get back all my money.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying? So that's why, like putting all my information, you know, I issue like a motherfucker. But it's like putting all information and stuff out there. That's what I'm talking about. Like
80 bands, bro.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Farm equipment. Do I fucking look like a farmer in Montana? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
A farmer.
I'm black.
They said, sir, you kind of look like a farmer.
Now, I do like farming and all that, but do I look like I live in Montana or farm in Montana? You know what I'm saying?
They said Roe was on Yellowstone.
Bro, and so, you know, I don't really, you know.
I would have been sick, like literally sick. Like
I was
to
sick.
my stomach.
That was like my first year in the league, and dealing with that shit, and the dude had went through my garbage. You know what I'm saying? Like at my crib, went through, and they told us, like, this is all stuff that they told us though. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of blame myself. Dude went through my shred, told us shred everything, informate the pertinent shit, shred the shit, get a shredder, woo, all that. You know what I'm saying? But dog, it's like getting struck by lightning. You don't think somebody about to really run up on you and go through your shit at your crib and, you know what I'm saying? Like go through your trash and all that. But yeah, that shit happened. You know what I mean? And that's how fucking you get 80 bands worth of farm equipment charged to you. Excavators and all that type of stuff. Like, do I look like I live in Montana and was farming at all? You have no idea how much of a headache that shit is, bro. You understand? So, since we ain't gonna be out here,
that's hurtful, dog. Like,
huh?
That's like, damn, like 80 bands, bro. For some farmers equipment, like what they ordered, a tractor?
Yeah, all that shit,
bro.
Hell yeah, but you know it was like a lot of little shit too, cause you know like the tractors and shit, them shit's expensive. Yeah. Them big shit's expensive. But it was crazy shit, bro.
About a zero
know
turn.
What I mean? That shit was like not like the big tractor, but the little shit. It was gator? Excavating stuff. It was all kind of shit, man. Motherfucker tried me. For real. And I ain't get back. I got back like 75% of my money. I ain't even get back like all that shit, bro, because you got to understand, you got to get a lawyer to fight it. They got to do that. That shit was stupid. But, you know, the good Lord got me through it. Because, boy, that be that shit, Stu, you be ready to. Woo!
I don't know what I'd do in that situation.
For real.
Like, for real. Like, that's a lot of bread to just be like, all right, I'm cool, you know?
Yeah, it's a lot of fucking money. It's a lot of damn money. So, the LSU Purdue shit then got interested in me.
Line up to 14, LSU.
Oh, whoa.
I mean, with all the stuff, I mean, the
top receiver, steep, huh?
The top receiver for Purdue who had
he gone
1,600 yards this season.
He gone.
Quarterback gone. Coach gone.
I'm gonna go ahead and put me some money on that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm stacking against them.
Yeah, but
especially if Jaden Daniels playing.
If he plays, correct.
I mean, even if Nussmeier play, you really want to go into a shootout with a quarterback that's built to go into a shootout, and your team is not built to go into a shootout? With an interim coach, new quarterback, you got Drew Brees coaching something.
Let's get back to that shit. Like, what the fuck is Drew Brees gonna do?
He's an attention whore. That's all it is.
What the fuck is Drew?
He want to be on ESPN on day after what is it, New Year's, and float that he could coach, so somebody could be like, "Oh, look, Drew Brees could coach," and they hire him as coach. That's all I can see.
You see what happened with the Indianapolis Colts? Why are you laughing? You know what I'm talking about? Jeff Saturday. Bruh. The biggest debacle, besides LSU's debacle. This game, man. Like, you see, that's the thing, man, what I'm talking about. When these people be trying to put these guys in positions so they could be successful, and because of their relationship, like, no, this is business. Straight business. You know, and so what is the purpose of you putting Drew Brees in that position?
Especially if he said he didn't want to coach.
I don't understand. Like, what is your purpose of putting him in that position? Is it, now I can understand you putting him in that position if you have some kind of plan going forward and he's coming in on your staff, right?
That's what I would expect.
But if this is a just a fanfare. And that's all this is about. So now I got to look at where's the money, where's the monetary gain from this? You feel me? Like, what are we gaining monetary from this? Okay, so if there's no monetary gain from this, are we just doing this as a favor? Or are we just doing this? Why are we doing this? Because if we're doing this to try to, as Purdue University, if we're trying to get to be a competitive football team, and we're trying to better our football team and our coaching and whatever we're trying to do as a football, how does me doing this how does the university doing this with Drew Brees benefit us getting better? Because that's the ultimate goal. Fuck what you heard. You know what I'm saying? Like, the ultimate goal is to get better, to compete, to get close to a championship. Even if we are Purdue, it should be your goal. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what they in the Pac-10?
No, they in the Big Ten.
Big Ten.
They was in the Big Ten championship with LSU.
I mean, they played in that shit against Michigan this year, right? That's what I'm saying. So if we want to beat Michigan going forward, we just played for it. How does having Drew Brees, now does it bring more donors in to contribute more money? You know what I'm saying? Like, how, I don't know how, and I mean, I guess, motherfucker have to check it out and see what's up. But how does that benefit your football team getting better going forward if you're not considering him to become part of the coaching staff?
Very interesting move.
You know what I mean? Like, or is it just like a publicity thing to attract more people to the game? So it might be like just this one-time thing to attract more people to the game, to get more ticket sales. So it might be a monetary gain in that retrospect. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what the intent was with this, or is it a favor to Drew Brees? I don't know. But this is the thing, and I want all y'all to weigh in on this and let me know. Because I really don't know. Is it a good thing? Is it like, even if it is a one-time thing for Purdue to do, is it a detriment or a blessing for Drew Brees to be involved in this right now, at this time, going forward? Because, I mean, I don't know what the angle is with it. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't say it's a detriment, but I wouldn't say it's like a game.
Like, what's the angle with it,
just,
though?
right,
Like,
that's what I'm trying to figure out. I guess it's just like maybe.
Like, is this going to become a thing?
Right, at first.
You know what I'm saying? Like, are you going to see Eddie George being the whatever at Ohio State?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, is it like Joe Burrow, that's what I'm saying. Like, is this like a kind of thing?
I don't know. Like, maybe it might be like a special thing, bringing Drew Brees back and like honoring him, I guess. But if they're not planning, or if he's not planning to coach, and they're not planning to bring him on as a coach, I don't understand what the move is. But it's not a net gain or loss. Like, it's just.
What you mean?
It's not like they're losing anything by
right.
It's not like they're gaining anything besides an offensive mind that has never called plays besides.
But what I'm saying is, like, what is his influence with that? Because we're saying he's gonna be a assistant coach or something.
I would think.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, what is his influence? Is he? Excuse me. Is he? He ain't gonna be calling plays.
I would think it's just like more.
He ain't gonna be calling plays.
It might be like help with the passing game, maybe.
But I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Like, is it going to be anything even involved that, or is it just like Drew Brees is here? Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, are you having any involvement in the game plan at all? Because it's not like they're saying you're the coach. You're assist. You know what I'm saying? So, are you involved, or are you just like being used as the face to attract ticket holders. You know what I'm saying? What you think, Jay?
Yeah.
You so crazy. What you thinking?
I think it does attract ticket holders. Like,
but I'm saying, what you think the intent is for them to make him the what is it? Assistant head coach?
Just to do it. Just to do it.
The attract?
Yeah.
Yeah. To bring more publicity to the.
I think that's all it is.
Yeah.
Publicity stunt.
Ron?
Like Jacob said, like Drew Brees, it's something about him. Like the last couple years, it's like he really want to like make sure he stay in the spotlight. So,
relevant.
Like, I feel like he probably approached them like on some like,
wow,
could I come back?
That's a great point. That's a great point Ron just brought up. That's a great point Ron just brought up, Stu.
I'm reading the article and literally what Ron is saying.
That's a great point.
It says that per Sports Illustrated's Ross Dellinger, Brees wanted to help the football team as it transitions to Walters as his new head coach. So he pretty much went up there.
What Walters? Troy? Who's the new head coach? What Walters? Not the wide receiver. Does it say? Can we find out who the new head coach is? Ron, that was a great point. That was a fucking great point.
What'd you say, Ron?
Huh?
What'd you say?
You over there asleep?
No, I wasn't asleep. I was just asking what he said because, like, I heard him.
Because I said,
but it didn't.
I said Drew Brees, like, he probably, like, approached Purdue, like, on something like, hey, like, let me help y'all out. Like,
but the thing that's important about that is like, that's in his character.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, Jay, that's in
Ryan
his
Walters.
Who?
Ryan Walters.
Look him up right quick. Where's he from and all that?
He was a defensive coordinator for Illinois this year.
Ryan Walters?
Yeah, Ryan Walters.
Okay, I see the picture. So he's going to be their new head coach?
36.
Okay. A young guy. Young head coach. That's good. I mean, that's real good. Offensive or defensive minded?
Defensive minded.
Okay, that's good too. That's good too. And you know, defensive minded head coach though aren't always successful. I would much rather have me an offensive minded head coach and have a great defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
You know? Always. And the fact that he's defensive minded, yeah, and not that it gives me cause for concern, but it gives me cause for success.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, offensive-minded head coaches with great defensive coordinators have always been the formula for a good, successful football team. So, you know, we'll see for the guys that I've played with. It's always been that way. So, I mean, we'll see. But, man, the fact that when you start out that way with those guys, you behind the 8 ball already. So we'll see. We'll see. So LSU, Purdue. What is it? The Citrus Bowl?
Yeah.
What's like when I was playing, it was something else. Who's sponsoring the Citrus Bowl now?
Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its.
Cheez-It. Yeah.
The little snacks?
Mm-hmm.
So it's
I wonder what the bowl gift is for them. Yeah, they got the Cheez-It room set up. It's like two players.
Fuck out of here, man.
2 players get to get the Cheez-It room and they get like an NIL deal from it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
See, that's so crazy though.
Yeah, that NIL shit is just crazy.
That shit crazy.
You could get it from wherever. The only thing I think you
No,
can't.
they need to get residuals on the NIL. Damn it, I wish I was in this NIL, though. Jesus Christ.
The only thing you can't do is like alcohol products and like marijuana and tobacco products.
No, I wish I was in this NIL era. My God, the money is ridiculous. That's all them cats thinking about, real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
you think about NIL straight up?
For real. Like honestly, like yeah. I mean,
for real,
to get paid. Like
For real. And then the thing about it is this: like, if I was a college guy and I'm in college and I'm starting somewhere and I'm halfway, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm considered like 3rd round on or even 4th round on.
I need an NIL deal.
Hell yeah. Especially like I'm not coming out, especially like I'm getting 10 bands. You know what I'm saying? Even I'm getting 7,500. You know what I'm saying? Like half of that shit going to the crib, to moms, make sure mom's good. And I'm getting an education on it. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm gonna get the degree on it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna ball out. You know what I'm saying? So from that, I'm gonna come out and be okay.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna be okay. Now the only suck part about that shit is the injury.
Yeah.
But hey, that's a gamble you take every year. You know what I'm saying?
Tennessee did just pay a kid $8 million to go there.
That's what I'm saying. Who?
Tennessee.
Pay who?
They paid the quarterback that they just signed
That's
$8
what I'm
million.
saying. That NIL is serious, man, and I'm not mad at them kids capitalize on it. I just said do it the right way, get your peoples in place the right way, so you can get educated about it. That even if you come out of college with these massive deals, that it's in place the right way for you to capitalize on it and to, you know what I'm saying, make your money off of it. So, and that's what we're gonna do. So look, LSU, who they got? Purdue. They what you say? They a 10, 12 point favorite? Some shit like that?
14.
Golly.
It went from 10 to 14 after
All
the
right.
quarterback announced. And then right after the quarterback, the receiver announced.
Jay, what's your prediction?
Like score prediction?
Yeah, dude.
I don't know. I ain't even thought about it for real.
You gotta think about it. Ron, what's your prediction?
28-10 LSU.
See, we're gonna come back to you. Stu, what you got?
Keep it real.
Keep it real.
I think we might score more than that.
Me too.
And them, without them not having a quarterback.
Hey, and like also, Ron, let me say this. Let me go back because we don't know what Jaden's gonna do yet.
Exactly.
So Ron, give me 2 scores with Jaden and without Jaden.
All right. With Jaden and he healthy and can finish the game, 42-10. But without Jaden, with Nuss starting, shoot, probably like 35-10. like I see us winning big either way.
You know I had to double it.
What you got, Stu?
If Jaden plays and is healthy, I'm gonna go higher than 42. I'm gonna go 49. 49-7. It might get ugly. Like, if we get on them early, I think it could get ugly.
So that's with him, without?
Without him.
With Nuss.
With Nuss, it could get real ugly. Because they might just go out there and just be like, shit, you ain't had reps all year. Here you go.
What you got?
So, with Nuss playing a full game, I'm going to go 52-17.
With Nuss?
With Nuss.
You went higher.
Yeah, because like I said, they might go out and say, you wanted reps? You wanted those first team reps? Here you go, 40 passes this game. They let him throw it 40 times.
Well, excuse me. The thing with him is he's a thrower. With Jaden Daniels playing a complete game as we're used to seeing, I think the score would be with Jaden Daniels. I think the score would be somewhere around 35. $17. I think with Nuss, so 35-17 with Jaden. I think with Nuss, because of how he plays, what you coming with, what you getting with, him giving the opportunity to those guys to make plays down the field, I really don't think it's much different because I think it kind of like counterbalances both guys. So I think with Nuss, you may get you may get 7 points more or you may get 7 points less, honestly. So I think with Nuss, in this game, I think he gives you about 4 or 5 points more because he's going to give you more opportunities to make plays. And I think that our wide receivers on their defensive back is our advantage. So I think with Nuss, it's more of like 38, 40, somewhere around there. So I'm going to say with Nuss, it's about 37. Let's go 38. But I also think on the flip side of it is he gives them the defense and stuff more opportunity for field position, stuff of things of that nature. So I think with Nuss, I'm going to go 38, 20. What you got, Jay? Only 2 scores, dog.
Nuss.
Yep. With Jaden and with Nuss.
I'm going to do it backwards. I'm going to do it backwards. I'm going to say with Jaden Daniels, 38-10. With Nuss, 35-10.
That's a good score. You got all that, Stu?
35-10.
Mm-hmm.
Ron said.
Hey, look, we're going to be back. Merry Christmas to everybody, man. Happy New Year. Woo, all that shit.
Give up 24.6 points a game.
Who?
Purdue.
Yeah, we're going to score 40.
And they only scored 28.
We're going to score 40. You know that. So we're going to see what it comes out to. But we got the predictions. We got shit. If Jaden come back, if it doesn't come back, it's going to make a big difference in what the score is going to be. You know what I mean? So for the whole crew, listen, happy Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that good shit. We're going to be back on. Where my dogs at? We out.